Alright, so I don't know what happened. I had just started the stream and then it crashed on me, but we are back and we are building a mob farm slash iron farm. So I found this structure here. It was a little prison and there was all these villagers kind of locked away in the corners here. So I thought iron farm, obviously. So we're going to use the top of the pyramid as a water flow to push the golems down. But then I also thought we have all these villagers, why not lock them in the window and catch some zombies too? So that's basically where we're at. So we're going to build this moat. We're playing on hard today, and I think this is going to be a pretty simple build. Hardest part is going to be dealing with the villagers, and we're going to deal with those last. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and just build this moat up around it. And we're also going to be doing a little terraforming to flatten this all out so that we can get the mobs a little bit easier. There's also a lake over here. And I think I'm going to cover up just a bit of this so we can get some spawning surfaces over there. But for now, I'm going to focus on this side. Over here. So let's go ahead and just finish trimming this down one block up, and I wasn't supposed to fall, but that's okay. So let's just trim this one block down on this side like we're doing, and we'll just build out the platform and just start going around completely. Luckily, on one side it's empty, so you'll see on the other side where we're going to put the trident killer. It's already empty, so we already have the space. I keep on falling in this hole. I'm going to cover this up so it stops being a problem. So with this area over here is already like lower, so this is going to be where we put the trident killer and stuff, and our storage system, and then our way to get into it will probably be from down here somewhere. We'll have a ladder or something going down into the area. So I'm going to keep trying to do this a little bit in the dark. I don't know how long the mobs are going to let me do this for, but we're just going to try and see. If it gets a little too hairy out here, we'll probably go to sleep for the night and pick up tomorrow. And then I have to think of an entryway into the base. I guess I'll just jump the moat, maybe. That wasn't supposed to be like that. Let's fix this. I guess it can be. Water will flow over that. Doesn't really matter. So we need another block here. Well, actually, it's going to be... We shouldn't do the bottom yet, because it's going to go down as we go. So I like starting here. This is a good middle point right here. So if we had water... flowing, so we have to actually block one of the sections so that the golems don't fall that way, because there has to be a beginning to this that goes in two directions. So let's get up there actually, and let's see how we're going to do this with this water flow. I'm realizing that's actually a bit of an important part. Alright, so we got the water. Let's just get up here. So we have to have a way to kind of stop them from going over one end. So if we put a wall like this, I wonder if we could accomplish that. So the idea here is, and I think we got to get rid of these. These are kind of in the way. Do I have any torches? Alright, so it's kind of dark, guys. Sorry. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that there. See, there's a room here, and there's all these goodies in there. And part of it was this block. I'm going to leave this exposed. I don't think it'll spawn. I don't think it'll actually work. It would be cool if it did, but I don't think it will. I think that was just placed. So we'll just leave those there. That's cool. Alright, so let's get our water bucket and see what happens when we hit that. Oh, this needs to be one block higher, actually, I believe. Like this should do it. Hopefully, no. They screwed up water flows in Bedrock a while back. So we'll have to play with this. But this I'm already seeing will work. We may have to put another block there, but yeah, we can definitely start the water stream here on this side in the center, and then we'll just have to figure out exactly how to do this, but we'll do this as we do this. It won't be a big deal. Alright, so I'm pretty satisfied with that. Let's just go ahead and start our water flows. I need to go 7 or 8 blocks each way, so what I want to do is just count and see how far down this is going to bring me, because each 7 blocks is a 1 block drop. If we go 8 or if we go 7 and just place new water buckets, let's see how we do it. I think I want to go 8. So this would be our divider wall, which would also be where you get in and out of the farm. In fact, it just needs to be a 1 block divider like this, and we can put a trapdoor or something, but just for now, we'll do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it would be broken right here. All right, so let's go all the way around. Let's see how this goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one has to go down around the corner. It's the only way to get it to actually go down. So this would be here, like this. Just doing the basic outline now. We gotta be really careful because this place gets lit at night. There's actually a structure over there with like an enchanted mob, and he multiplies himself, and he's all over the place. So we have to be careful. So water will come around this corner, comes this way, comes around the corner this way. Let's just build it while we go. Otherwise, I know I'm gonna make a mistake. So it comes this way, has to go 1 block lower, like that. And then this can extend for 8 blocks, just like this. I'm gonna go inside and go to sleep. It's too dark. I can't see. I don't care about the mobs, but the hell with it. Let's just go to sleep. Make this a little bit easier for everybody. So let's go back outside. I went through the wrong door. That's the only thing I hate about this base. I'm always going through the wrong door. I'm always confused. So we got water flow coming this way. Comes down, and we got to go out 8 this way. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll use all these blocks that we're picking up here to kind of re-terraform this land. This needs to be leveled out a little bit, especially on the other side. But I think this is going to be good. I can't wait. So we have iron golems on the top. We got mobs getting attracted by villagers in the windows, and they're falling in. We got passive mobs falling in too. So this is just going to produce an enormous amount of drops. I'm going to put a trident killer on the bottom so we can get XP out of this thing as well. So I think this is going to be great. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we can go right here. Oop, didn't mean to break that one. And let's just keep going all the way around. Let's do another 8 here. 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8. Let's just count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, cool. So now we just got to go down 1 more block around the corner. And I'm glad we're getting all this dirt because we're going to need a lot of dirt. In fact, this is probably not even going to be enough dirt. We're going to have to get some more dirt. Let's just stop to say hello to these deer really quick. Not the baby. We'll let you grow up, buddy. We got to thin out the numbers. It's always important. But where were you coming from? What's in there anyway? Alright, so we got like a little patch there. Alright, so let's count these out. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and we're doing the next block. So we're going to have to use some extra buckets of water here, but it's going to allow us to go around with less drops. I've been trying to reduce how far down on the y-axis we end up going, because the collection system is going to be under this building over there on that side, and what I'm not trying to do is make it too far down. And I don't want like a six block drop over there if we can avoid it. Alright, so where's our 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is this next one here. And then so it's going to go down right here 1 more block. So we're almost there. Here's the corner. We're circling it now. So this is actually just going to be a small little bit. And then we should be able to circle the corner. We'll build the trident killer as soon as we have the moat going all the way around on both sides. And then I think I'm going to build the collection towards that way, so it's like directly under the building. Alright, so where's the side of this building? Wow, look how far down this goes. I'm glad that the building was built like this, with the one side open like that. It's making everything a lot easier. And there's a zombie on the roof. Listen, golems spawn on the roof. Zombies spawn down here. You got it backwards, buddy. I guess he's eager to get the farm started, but he's got it backwards. Alright, I'm getting hungry here doing all this. I had a diamond shovel and a backpack, and it was filled with a whole bunch of cool loot. And I lost that backpack. It's not in any of my chests. I don't remember dying. So what I'm guessing is that I must have just like thrown it. You know, sometimes you're trying to move and you accidentally toss your item out. So I think I must have thrown it in a ditch somewhere. So I had to get back up there to see where the heck the corner is. Oh, it's right here. So right here it's got to go down again, like this. And this is great, because as it comes here, this area is already flat and it already has the 2 blocks. So we couldn't have done this better if we tried on purpose. Like, it just worked out perfectly the way the world generation was. If I had tried to do this backwards, it would have been a nightmare. This is good. So we got our 2 block here. Oh, this is too far. We're just going to do 2. And then this needs to go down another block. I'm using the wrong pickaxe. Hold on. All right, this is looking good. Yeah, hey Spicy, how's it going, man? I can't help it. So here was the deal. Yesterday I'm like, oh, I've got 22 levels. I've got an enchanting table. I just got a whole bunch of lapis. I'm good to go. Hey, let's go out looking for enchanted mobs so I can get some more XP. Dude, I died, like instantly. And then I spent like the next, I don't know, 20 minutes just trying to recover my body. And then I realized that's not the way to do it. I'm going to make a farm. This is what I'm good at. Let's just do what we know how to do. So now we're at the point where we're kind of getting to the middle. No, it's a little further. We can wait. So this is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is right there. So let's just finish cutting this all out. That sucks. I've done that. Throwing your stuff in the lava is a bummer. Especially like what happens to me is that I play on PC, so I have the whole WASD situation, and sometimes my fingers lose their position, and I think I'm pressing W, but I'm pressing Q, and that's to toss your items, and that's a bummer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, you already marked that out. Just going one block down, and then yeah, I think I want to go to the other side now and start just going down the same way. I can't wait to get the water flow going on this. It's going to be such a fun farm to watch go. It's going to have literally every drop in the game except for like nether stuff, right? Like any passive or hostile mob that shows up in the overworld is going to be in here for the most part. Even maybe even some drown. I'm kind of excited about that. All right, so let's get this started. We're doing 8 this way. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and then we'll just go ahead and cut this right here. We'll go around the corner. This side's gonna be a bitch. This side I'm not excited about. We are gonna cover this lake with dirt. I don't know how much of it, but definitely some of it. So this is the corner here. So we got this drop. Is there ground underneath me? Kinda. And this is gonna go like this. I went too far. Oops. Yeah, I'm excited about going to the Nether. I'm going soon. I don't know when, but I'm definitely gonna go soon. I can't keep out of the Nether. I had buckets of lava that I lost. But once I find, actually, I marked down a lava lake somewhere. So at some point I'll go to that lava lake and I'll make my nether portal. Let me ask you, have you made a nether portal without using diamonds yet? Do you do that? Alright, so let's block this up over here. Should I try to do that? Whenever I start a new world, I don't want to waste the durability of my pickaxe. So generally what I do is I make some kind of a lava farm, and then I make the portal without breaking any obsidian. I just place it and then wet it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And this is going to go down right there. Oh, it was already down. Oops. And now we're here. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 is right here. Oh, there's a lot of blocks on this side. Ew. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, I haven't found a lot of ruined portals. I like the world generation in Bedrock. I was playing Realism Craft, and it's good, but I found that in some worlds it was just like too much. You'd find like the same structure like 4 times in like a 50 block area, and I find that the world generation in Bedrock so far is pretty good. I haven't seen that kind of stuff. I did see a double witch hut, but the way it looked, it was cool. Like it didn't look like it was out of place. Let's count this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're gonna go down 1 here. All right, this is good because now we don't need to worry about building this. We're getting a lot of dirt. We're gonna need this for some terraforming later, so I'm actually thankful that this is here. Just I wish I had my better shovel. So I had found a shovel that had efficiency, unbreaking, and silk touch. It was really good, and I was excited about using it today. I had plans to use it until like it was like almost dead, and then we'll have mining, we'll have mending by next episode because we have all these villagers, so it won't be long before we have mending. So I was just gonna put mending on it, but I lost it, so that's out. Did I break my pickaxe already? I guess I did. So we're here, and this is 8. I don't know. To me, I was playing Realism Craft. I had a hardcore world that I was 124 days into. Dude, I've died like 50 times doing this. I mean, that's an exaggeration, but I've died at least 25 times playing this game. Thinking that you can fight mobs that you way can't fight. You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then, are we at the corner? We're almost at the corner. This is getting ugly. Alright, let's clear this out a little bit more before we continue. And I need another pickaxe. I'm not going to use my good pickaxe here, and this one's about to break. So let's do that. Might as well take a nap while we're doing it. I don't know. I played Realism Craft. The Nether is certainly really hard. You know what it is? I think I just played it enough that I kind of got used to the mob variations and how to deal with them. But I haven't played this enough to do that yet, and I think that's my problem. I think what I'm supposed to be doing is ignoring all of those enchanted mobs until I'm a little bit stronger. And I haven't been doing that. I've been, going balls to the wall with like no armor on. It's like, no, it's not gonna work, dude. So I think that's my problem. What am I doing? I needed a pickaxe. I think we're gonna go iron. No, let's go. No, we have to go iron. I don't think I have flint. And let's leave this one here so we can stop using it. Yeah, the nether, so like the trick, so what I would suggest doing if you're trying to like survive in the nether is just like hit and run, man. Just like find ways to hide. Also, if you got a lot of mobs on you, you can literally just do this. Pop up 3. And unless they have arrows, you're good. And then if you're in Soul Sand Valley, you're dealing with a lot of skeletons. So as long as you have a good shield, you should be fine. Only thing I would suggest with Bedrock that I've noticed is that you're taking a lot more damage. So you may want to actually have an enchanted shield, something with an unbreaking on it. Might actually be worth doing. Or just bring 2 shields with you. Alright, so what were we doing? Let's focus. Let's get back to what we're at. We probably should have done another shovel while we're at it, because this one's about to break too. I wonder if we could do like a low-level enchantment on this shovel and get some kind of bonus on it. Maybe we'll get like Unbreaking 1. That might be worth doing. Let's see what we can get. Efficiency 2. So it just means this shovel is going to be gone in like 2 seconds. Okay, I'm down with that. We can do that. Alright, so let's clean this crap up. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you know what? I should do the same thing with the pickaxe. I don't need the levels right now. This farm's gonna give me all those levels back. So you might as well just use it. See what we can get. Unbreaking. Okay, that's cool. I'll take it. It's something. Unnecessary fall damage. I don't know why I did that. Alright, so let's go here. And we got sand. Do I have like something to break this sand on me? Like a torch or something? Will this break the sand? Let's try this. Let's find out if a wither skeleton will break sand. This could be like a YouTube short. 2025 YouTube short. Alright, cool. We got it. I don't know if that was worth it though, because it's like kind of hard to break. Screw it, I'm doing it. Alright, I found a new purpose for the wither skeleton skull. And I got that like on day 3, by the way. I'm fighting freaking wither skeletons. This game is hard. Alright, let's just move this over. Let's keep doing that. Save our shovel a little bit. I wish I had a torch though. Do I have some? Yeah, let's get a torch. Do that. Yeah, this is a pyramid structure. This is one of those pyramid structures. It was filled with a bunch of villagers like locked in the corners. So I'm like, okay, well that's cool. Obviously this is an iron farm. So what I'm doing with them is I'm going to lock them right here up against the edge so that zombies get all excited and then fall in and give me their, you know, whatever they're carrying. So that's kind of the plan. Alright, so what did I want? I wanted a torch. Let's get rid of some of this crap. We'll need it later. And then I got my torches. I'll always stop for deer. Alright, let's try this. Alright, so we got a few now that make it a little bit easier. This is in the wrong place. Will that still work? I think that'll still work. Yeah, it still works. There we go. We're working smart, not hard. Alright, we're gonna do the exact same thing over here. Oh, I fucked it up. Okay, never mind. Yeah, all this sand needs to come. But that's cool because we need sand too. I'm gonna want to put some. I'm gonna want to use some glass later. All right. So where's the middle part of this doorway? Because that's gonna be where these two spots converge. So that's gonna be right here. I'm just gonna kind of mark it so I can just kind of keep seeing where that is. How did that happen? Oh, I fell into a hole. All right. Let's start from the other side. Let's keep going this way so that we don't screw up the Y coordinates. So this comes this way. This actually has to come down a block over here, otherwise this isn't gonna work. And we'll have to put buttons and stuff here so that it doesn't screw up the water flow. No, I have not been to a pillager outpost yet. I've been to like 3 of those trial chamber type towers, which are crazy, by the way. I hate them and love them. They're good because I went in, I died a bunch of times, but I ended up leaving with like a whole bunch of diamonds and gear and enchanted books. Like it was totally worth it. It was definitely way more overpowered than anything in vanilla Minecraft. And what I like is that they make the game sufficiently hard that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can have full diamond armor on day 1 and you're still going to die in like 10 seconds. It doesn't make a difference. And I like it because I'm kind of getting nostalgic because that's how the Minecraft gaming experience was when I first started. And I've been playing for years and now it's like, okay, well, like now what? It's kind of easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We'll break this 1 block lower. I know the water stream is 7 if we want it to continue, but we're going to place additional water buckets here. I'm doing that intentionally because I want less drops all the way down so that our y-axis is hopefully like 1 block higher by the time we get here. It's just so that the collection system isn't as far down. Alright, so this is our 8, right? Make sure we got that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. And then we're right about to converge the 2 sides. And I'm super excited because that's when we can put our water flow and start doing some testing. So yeah, you see how the height is different? So this actually could have stayed 8 blocks this way. So let's replace that. I'm just going to replace them with dirt. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then we'll have to fix that. So on the top of this structure, I found amethyst. Like if you climb up, I was climbing up to the top of the pyramid, and there's like a little room that has like a bunch of amethyst and like overpowered loot chests and all sorts of stuff. But I haven't found a tower that's amethyst, I don't think. I think that's what you're asking. I haven't seen that yet. So this is 8. And then our center's over there still, so we can take this another 8. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And what do you know? It lines up pretty much perfectly. But I want it to line up perfectly. So this can't be 8. This needs to be 8. So we're going to see if we can bring this back somehow. And we can't. Okay. Well, that's the end of that. And then this side does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so I think we're going to do the trident killer right here. This is the spot. So it has an opening right here. This is where the trident killer is at this spot here. Very cool. So I'm just going to kind of dig just like a hole for now, and then we're going to actually open this up and make this into like a full-fledged, what do you call it? Collection area. But I want to get a little bit of this cut out, and then we got to see where we're going to enter through. So this is at 188 and 714. And now I'm stuck in this hole. That's okay. But also, I'm going to put, so pro tip, you put ladders along the side so that you can climb out in case you fall in. Because you fall in, if you end up in the trident killer and you have to break your way out, you got to kind of destroy the machine to get out. And then you got water splashing everywhere, and you got mobs on top of you. You don't want to do that. So you're going to put some ladders along the edge here. Just a couple every once in a while, just like around the edges, and you'll be able to get out. All right, what was I doing? All right, we got this. So I said it was 188. Man, we should do it right here. Oh, I like this. This is it. This is the spot. I lost my pickaxe again. I didn't pay attention to the Y. So I'm just going to come this way and hope that this is the... look at that. Alright, that's pretty close. Oh, I'm loving this. This is going to be a fun farm. Alright, so let's get our redstone together. I didn't bring any fences with me. That was silly. Oh, I have all the stuff I need right here. Alright, let's make some storage down here so we don't have to keep on going up and down. We'll kind of empty out our stuff here for a little bit. And then we should be good to go. Alright, so I'm going to have to dump some of this stuff on the side of the road. It is what it is. Do I have any planks? Oh, I got exactly 4. Cool. Alright, so let's make a chest here. Or a couple of chests. Oh, I had a whole bunch of chests on me already. Oops. Alright, let's do this. Let's just dump some of this stuff here. And then I need to make some ladders so we can get back up there. How do you make a ladder? It's like this, right? Yeah. I couldn't find it, so I had to remember how to make it. Alright, so let's get up. Probably should put some light here too so we don't get killed. And then let's get back up to the top. Am I okay with where the ladder is? I like this because you go forward. See, if you put the ladder on this side, like right here, when you go forward, you get stuck on it and you can't go down sometimes. But if you put it on the side, as long as I stay to the left side of this, thing, I should be able to go right down. Yeah, that's okay. We're going to replace that with a water stream or something later. Alright, so let's make our pistons. We need some pistons. And I'm realizing that I'm hungry and I'm out of food. So let's go ahead and drop off some of this wood. And let's get our pistons going. We got some redstone last time. I hope that wasn't in the backpack I lost. Oh, thank God it wasn't. Okay. And we need iron, we need wood, and we need cobblestone. We have all the things we need to make pistons. Super excited about that. And we're going to do 4 pistons. I did 5. That's okay. And then we also need a dropper. 4, actually. Oh, shoot. You know what I'm realizing? I don't have observers yet, so we're going to have to do this with redstone. That's actually not a big deal. I know how to do that, too. So instead, we need repeaters, which means I need some stone. And I don't have enough. That's okay. We'll get cooking here, and we'll have enough for that. For now, we can make our redstone torches. Alright, so let's get, like 10 should be enough. And then we got 1 repeater, but we're going to need 4 repeaters for this. That's why I needed to go to the nether. I need quartz. The trident killer I'm going to make right now is good, but like when you log off the game sometimes it breaks. Alright, so let's get our stone. And let's see how many repeaters we can make now. We just need 4. And we didn't need the droppers. Alright, we should be able to make some more. Let me get some more redstone torches. Those are fun. And let's see, we got 2 of these. Just a couple more. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have redstone going around the sides, and they're going to activate the tridents. And then we put a 1-tick delay each time it goes around the sides, and then you use a redstone torch to activate it. That's it. Easy peasy. Alright, so we got 1 more repeater. We got the 3. It's like watching paint dry. I don't know why I didn't put this in 2 different furnaces. My bad. All right, so we got the furnaces. We got the repeaters, redstones, pistons. We got everything we need. The only thing I need is hoppers. And I think I could actually make the hoppers that I need already. I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's call it 8. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I think it will be. And let's go back down there and let's build this thing. So I'm not going to put a sorting system on it right now. Obviously, I don't have quartz, so I don't have a comparator to do it. So we're just going to kind of just do maybe like 2 or 3 double chests, and we'll just have to clean it often. That's it. We'll put a deleter or something down here too. Alright, so this comes here, and we're just going to clear all this out. We need like a wide space now because of the kind of trident killer I'm building. So we need a 2-block space on all sides so that we can get back there and walk around. Once it's built, we can kind of just leave, we can close it off and not worry about it. And then we can activate it from this side. So let's just place our... How is my inventory full again? It's like constant. Alright, let's pick up all this crap. Just get some light in here so we can see what we're doing. So this is our hole. We got our pistons. And we're just going to go ahead and just drop them like this. Good to go. Oh, I didn't go far enough on this wall. That's okay. Let's just get there now. Very cool. And let's get our 2-block gap over here. I guess we could do it with one block gap. Very cool. Alright, so what do we need? So we need some solid blocks. I'm going to go ahead. You know what? Let's use this crap. Do you use sandstone for anything? I have. But very rarely. It's not, I don't know, it's not my favorite. Alright, let's get some more space here. And then we're going to go ahead and start laying the redstone now. I wonder if we could have done this 1 block higher. Now they're falling in right there. It has to be right here. We're good. Alright, so let's put some hoppers here. And I'm realizing this storage area is probably going to be like 2 or 3 blocks deeper. But I want to be at this height while I'm building it, so that's good. So let's just kind of put a temporary block right here, and we'll deal with how this works later. And you know what? I kind of want to conserve on blocks, so I'm just going to do the 1 hopper. And that's good. Like that. Boom. And then we'll worry about this hopper. Actually, this needs to go out because redstone needs to be on top of this. Yeah. Needs to be 1 block further. Let's put it right here. Cool. Alright, so redstone now. So we're going to do redstone like this. And then right before it hits the next one, we'll put a redstone repeater, and we're just going to have that on 1 tick. Like that. And this should do it. I mean, this is a really cheap trident killer. You know what? I should have put that over here. Yeah, let's move the... I didn't notice that. Let's move these. Let's put this on the other side instead. My bad. I don't want it to mess anything up, so let's just put that right there. Let's just get this. Alright, that'll work. Cool, so that way we can put this hopper there. I mean, this repeater here, and it's not affecting anything. Oh, wrong block. And then we're missing 1 repeater here. And then let's go ahead and take it for a test run. The way I'll do that is I'll just drop a redstone torch in the corner, and I'll just quickly break it. Boom. So this is going. This is going to kill our mobs. Super stoked. Let's get some glass so that we can cover this up with glass and we can see our mobs getting killed, because that's always fun. So this already works. All we got to do is throw a trident in there. I found one. It was crazy. A drowned had made its way to my front door. So I opened the door, and he gave me a trident. I mean, that was really nice of him. I did not expect that, but he did. He gave me a trident. So I have 2 now. I got 1 from the friendly drown. I also found 1 in the trial chamber. So we've got 2. I'm gonna throw both of them in there. if I can find them. All right, so I still have my diamond pickaxe. That's cool. I was worried I lost that. And then the other one is... So I'm building a mob farm and an iron farm. So I found this structure, dude, that it basically had 4 spawners inside of it, and it had these villagers locked in the corner. So what we did, or what we're gonna do, is we're gonna have the the golem spawning on the roof, and they're gonna be falling into a moat, which we're currently building right now. And then they get killed at the end. So I'm gonna have some way to kill them with the lava. I'm probably gonna put it at 3 blocks high somewhere. I'll figure it out, but for right now we're just doing it with the trident. I don't really care about the iron, to be honest with you. I'm trying to get XP from this farm, so if we get some iron, I mean, if the rates of the iron farm are slower because it takes longer to kill them with a trident, I don't care. Iron isn't the goal. XP's the goal. Alright, so what did I need? I needed glass, so let's throw some of this sand. I do have sand, right? Didn't we pick up sand, or did I leave it in the bin downstairs? Here's 2. I need at least 3. I think it's downstairs. I think I put it right here. Yeah, so let's get some of this stuff cooking. And then we'll glass all that up. We'll work on the water streams. And we won't have iron golems yet, but we will have mobs pretty much immediately. So that's going to be kind of fun. So let's switch this out with sand. And now we got plenty of that stuff when we need it later. And then I'm in a hurry, so let's split this up and do it a little bit faster. I need to build a super smelter at some point. Alright, so we got the 1, the 2. I think we just need 4, because we can block the rest of it off with solid blocks. I don't need to go around and maintain it. It's cool just blocking it off. So let's just grab the 4, and then this should be enough. Alright, so let's put glass like right here. And then the rest I'm just going to block up. I don't really care what it looks like. Let's do it like this. Ooh, it actually has to be over this point so that the baby mobs don't fall through. So this is working. Oh, this is exciting. Alright, let's grab our water buckets. Here's the 1. Let's see if I can find the other water bucket. Yeah, this is so Topher, this is better on Bedrock. This is that add-on I was telling you about. It's like it's better than Realism Craft. Realism Craft is cool, but this one is like it's neat, man. Like we have copper here. There's all sorts of different quests that you can do to get like drops. There's waypoints where you can teleport throughout the world. There's cross-dimensional waypoints that you have to pay XP to travel. There's all sorts of cool stuff. I've been playing for 2 days. And I haven't seen none of that. What I've seen is a lot of carnage, mostly at the hand of, oh, we're doing water buckets. Mostly at the hand of like enchanted mobs. So it's not just like enchanted gear anymore. Now the mob itself is enchanted. So imagine fighting a skeleton with projectile protection that has the fire rate that's so fast that you can't put your shield down and smack him. Like that's not a thing. He's gonna hit you. So there's like, I did have both of my water buckets. So there are like legitimate mobs that I don't know how to kill them. Like every time I kill them, it's magic. All right, so we need an infinite water source somewhere. Right? Yeah, we do. We definitely do. All right, so let's build an infinite water source somewhere, kind of. Maybe we'll build a couple. Do one right here. Alright, good enough. So we'll take our 2 buckets here, and we'll get going. Yeah, Spicy was, I think, which video did you discover me on? I think it was the Split Density Mob Farm live video. And, I guess I was done with the video as he joined. I don't remember if it was that one. And he started telling me about this, and then I just started, like, I think it was the Raid Farm. And then I just started playing this. And I'm like, wow, this is fun. So we need buttons here. And, yeah, just buttons. Ideally, if we had some ice, that would make this a little bit faster. But, again, I'm not really worried about really making this farm too good. So how am I gonna button up this side? I'm just realizing. I wonder if I could put a sign like on this side like that. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use a sign there to block that. Yeah, what I like better about the better on Bedrock over Realism Craft is that the structure placement is better. I've played worlds in Realism Craft where you have like 5 of the same structure all within like a stone throw distance from each other. And you know, that's kind of annoying. Actually, you know what? Let's grab these fences these signs right here. I'm not going to use them like that probably. So the idea is I'm going to have a button, and then I think I'm going to have the sign on the button, and that'll stop the water flow here around the corner. This spot right here. So we got our button, and we got our sign, and this should do it. Booyah. Alright, so that works. So let's get more water now. How do I get out of there? And the other thing is that since there's so many different kinds of like different items, like custom items and stuff, your loot gets really full. Oh, and check this out. There's a medium backpack. Well, there's actually a small, a medium, and a large. The large is like carrying around a double chest with you. Alright, so let's get... I gotta kind of cover... I gotta finish the walls, my bad. Something like that. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit to get this farm completely functional, but we'll be able to get it kind of working right now. We'll be getting some stuff. Alright, we gotta move our infinite water source now. Yeah, the raid farm. Yeah, I don't know. I jumped on a stream and then somebody's like, "Hey, can you make a raid farm?" And I'm like, "Okay." So I like the next stream I did was a raid farm. That's how that happened. All right, I was supposed to make another infinite water source. Alas, that did not happen. Let's build it over here somewhere. Yeah, I had 2. I lost one. So pissed. Well, yeah, you know about that. You've been here for a while. Yeah, I think I'm gonna carry like 3. Like the idea is you have 1 for like your OP stuff, like that you might need in an emergency, right? A block of wood, like a stack of wood, like a totem of undying, stuff like that. It's like basically like having a portable ender chest. All right, so we need buttons and signs again. We're gonna have to go back inside to get more signs. Ooh, this is okay like this. Oh, it's the wrong side. Let's put it right here. And then let's get some more water. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, I didn't put a button on the side. That's why it looks weird. Alright, there we go. So we got water flow up to here. And then we need signs for the 4 middle spots. I'm just going to put those really quick. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. And then this goes away. And we're pretty much done. Oh, I didn't bring fences. I'm kind of stuck. Hold on. Should be able to get out from the corner here. Yeah, that was good. Alright, so ideally you'd want to have the edges here with some like coral fans, but I'm gonna leave it like that and see if any mobs fall in anyway as a result of the villagers. I think that in my testing they kind of jump in anyway, so I think we can just leave it like that. Alright, so let's circle back around to the top again on the other side and let's do the same thing. Alright, so we're using this one on this side. We'll just use these 2. Should be good. Yeah, let me I need signs. So we need maybe like 4 signs and some buttons. Let's get rid of this. All right, yeah, we got all this stuff here. All right, that should be enough. I don't know if I've ever used the signs like this. I think I've always just allowed the water flow to go around in a circle. I think I like this way better. I'm going to start doing it this way. Have a little bit more control over the water flow. And then we can come back and we can replace the floor with blue ice later if we want to speed it up, or even put multiple trident killers, but this is going to be good. This is just like an early game farm. It's not going to produce a lot. It's just enough to get us a few levels so that we can start enchanting our stuff. I'm going to do this, and then what I'll have is I'll have a fish farm in between that and smelting, and the fish farm will be able to start enchanting all the gear. That's the plan. Alright, so I think we're going to do one more, and then we're going to switch to the other side. I guess there's a button there now. I think I broke this. Yeah, I got to get rid of that button. That's cool, though. Alright, so we got this. This one, hopefully I did this one wrong. No, I did this one right. Alright, laziness. Watch this. I changed my mind. For this one here, I'm gonna do it differently. I just don't want to run back to get buckets, so I'm just gonna break these two. And that's functionally the same. Alright, let's get these last 2 buckets, and we'll do the same thing, and I think we'll be done. And then we'll put a couple like really carefully placed ladders to protect ourselves in case we fall in. And then this will basically be done. I don't know if I'm going to put trapdoors. We may do that later. I think for now we're just going to see how this works. And I think I like the idea of just breaking this one. It's not going to change the height. Alright, so now we're in the trident killer. We didn't want that. I talked about this. We weren't supposed to do this, but here we are. Alright, this is the path of least resistance right here. And it's going to keep running because I broke the right blocks. Look at that. Let's get this back in there. And this is where you would reset the trident killer, by the way. I would just either place a door here facing the other direction or just break these blocks and reset it. I'm just going to break the blocks and reset it because I don't really care that much. And this should be good. I'm going to leave that side open to reset it. So let's just test it for a second. It's all set up. We got the water flows. All we really got to do is just find some zombies and see if we can get them to fall in. Or better yet, let's work on the iron farm on the top, and while we're doing that, naturally mobs are going to be falling in and we'll start getting some stuff. I wonder if I shouldn't terraform this first. How much dirt do we have? Alright, so we're done with the buckets for now. Let's drop off the wood. Alright, and then I'll leave these in here too. And what we need is dirt, lots of it. Hope I didn't lose any dirt. So we've got some coarse dirt, that's not what I'm looking for. We only have 2 stacks. Okay, this is not good. Let me see if I left some downstairs. Yeah, you know, so a comment on the trident thing. People say, oh, more tridents is good. Dude, look at it. Watch it. If you watch it, it's clear that only one mob is being hurt at a time. I don't think they're being hurt by more than 1 trident at a time either. I think they're being hurt by one of the tridents at a time. I haven't seen a difference. Like if you throw a mob in there with 1 trident and 4 tridents, and you try to find a difference, you can. And remember, I can slow it down. I'm looking at recordings. I can't see a difference in the time to kill using like 1/4 tridents. And when the game glitches and you lose a trident and it falls through, it's always all 4 of them are going to fall through. So it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't help. If I'm wrong, I would love for some of you to prove me wrong and show me how I'm wrong, but that hasn't been my experience so far. So let's just get like a double chest here just so we can see the stuff that's coming through. So far we've got no mobs coming through. And I think I'm just going to move this chest. We came down here for dirt. No dirt. Alright, and I have my axe. Cool. So let's move this chest. I didn't pick it up yet. Where's the chest? Oh, right here. Alright, so that'll start filling hopefully with some loot here pretty soon. And then after we do a little bit of terraforming, we need to like breed these villagers up and then align them against the fence so that they can attract mobs. Let's do a little terraforming first though. So which side is the worst? I'm not going to touch the side that has the lake yet, so we're just going to kind of leave that. I think this is like the easiest side to start on, so we'll start on this side. So I'm just going to kind of flatten this out so that there's a decent line of sight between mobs that are kind of walking up that have spawned in the area so that they can see the villagers. Alright, let's see. Is this good enough? Now let's go a few more blocks over and then we can kind of just close up some holes and we'll call this side. A trapdoor in the trident killer? Oh yeah, so there's a trapdoor. Yeah, the trapdoor trident killer. You know, I'm not really haven't used those a lot. When I used to use them, I used them for a ghast farm, and I found that the tridents just fall out sometimes. You know, like the 2x2 trident killer is just way better. It's more stable. It just lasts longer. So I don't really mess with those single. You know, the trapdoor trident killers. I don't really mess with them that much. Not anymore. Alright, I'm running out of dirt quick here, but this side's already a lot more functional, just with a little bit that we've done. I wonder if I can just break this, like this. Yeah, there's a solid block of water there, but I'm not going to have the golems falling from here, so I'm just going to leave it like that. That should be fine. Alright, let's get some more dirt together. Keep going. Do we have enough dirt to do anything on this side? Look how high this is, you guys. I have to level this whole area out. Yeah, let's go to sleep and then we're going to start doing that. So, your ominous bottle farm. I'm curious to see that one. So what I do with the ominous bottle farm is I set up at a... well, you saw it, right? Did you see it on the stream? I think you did. What I do is I teleport them to the nether. So that way I can just kill them all at once. Alright, so how do we want this to be? This can kind of come down a little bit. I want this to go 3 blocks out before it comes down, because this is the line of sight where they're gonna see the villager and like run, and then ignore this hole and then just fall in. So I want 3, let's call it 4 blocks, so that we can accomplish that. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get a lot more dirt. Yeah, send me the, send me the link. I'll take a look at it. I've seen that farm done a few times. There's a content creator and their name escapes me, but they have a pretty good one that I've seen. Alright, so this is gonna be 4. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna light the area in this hole. Hopefully that's enough. I mean, really what I'd want to do is spawn proof it, but I'm just gonna use light. That's enough. Again, I don't really need this to be like an overpowered farm. This is going to be good enough. So we'll do 3 out, and then I think I want to step down after the 3rd one. So it'll kind of be like this. And then I'm not going to step down in a straight line. I want it to be like a little bit more natural. Actually, I have grass blocks. Okay, let's do that because I want this to be grass. Because I want lots of mobs to spawn here. Let's take this. We don't need this. And then where did I have my grass blocks? I'm telling you, I had a really cool shovel. And did I have any more? That's it? That's it. All right, cool. We'll do it with grass blocks, though. I like the way this is coming out. I think this is good for right here. I'm just going to kind of step up right here. I don't have a way of replacing that. Oh well. Like that. So this is already good. I'm okay with it dropping down. I just want to have a few blocks up to it. I'm liking that. So let's do the same thing over here. Just come in 1 block down right here. Oh, I didn't bring torches. Not enough. Let me see what I got on me. 7. Alright, let's just try to light this area up. We don't want any mobs spawning in here. And then the worst case scenario is that they spawn in here, and then they pick up a block that I accidentally dropped, and then they exist here forever, just screwing up our rates. And then one day you find them, and I'm like, how did you get here? So I'm going to try to avoid that off the bat with some lighting. Is that enough? So this is going to come down more. We'll just see where that goes. I want it to be like 2. So something like this, maybe? And I'm already out of dirt. Alright, so now we need to get more dirt. Still got the shovel. So where do we need... What needs leveling here? Where's the dirt that we just absolutely can't stand? Let's check the other side. I think this might... No, the other side's the opposite situation, so let's go over here. Yeah, this looks like a good place. Let's just take this. Oh, this shovel sucks. Let's see if we can get a better shovel with 15 levels. So if you're just joining the stream, I am building a multi-purpose mob farm. Oh, look, it does grow. Check that out. Hold on, sorry, I squirreled out. These are natural world generation, and they're actually growing amethyst. That's so cool. I wonder if that's going to screw up my farm, though. So we're going to have iron golems spawning on the roof, and then they're going to be pushed through via water flow here, and this thing goes all the way around, and we got a nice little trident killer on the end. But before we can do that, I want to have this area a little bit flattened out so that when they see the villagers sticking out through the window like this, they know to run up and fall down and die. But before we do that, we need lots of dirt, so that's where we are. I was getting a better shovel. Sorry, I squirreled out on the amethyst. I was super excited about that. So if you see amethyst spawning in your world in Bedrock, apparently it can actually grow the amethyst crystals, so that's really cool. I'm loving that. All right, let's get another shovel going, and we'll try to enchant it and see if... Oh, I didn't actually build a shovel. I have to build it. Silly. And see if we can get a better enchantment, and then we can, if anything, we'll even cross it over with this one. What do we get? Unbreaking and efficiency. Okay. Those two go together well. And there you go. We've got it. It's only a 4-minute vid. That's a pretty simple mob farm, though. I've seen it. I've built, like I said, I built the one that has the allay. I just haven't built the one you're talking about. I've seen it. I just didn't believe that the armadillo wouldn't die. But that's cool. If it stays alive, that's crazy. That's awesome. Alright, so I'm just going to go back and forth. I get tired of doing this kind of grindy stuff for long. So we'll do a few rows, and then we'll go place the dirt, and we'll just kind of come back and forth. So I don't get too annoyed with this part. So let's get like 2 stacks, and then we'll circle back over there. I got to remember to put these torches back, though. Hey, have you figured out, Spicy, have you figured out how to kill that one evoker guy? The one that multiplies himself? So in my case, the main one was sitting on top of the water, and you can tell because the rest of the rest of the duplications, the clones, were like inside the water, and then there was one floating on top of it. So I found which one he is. I didn't have arrows to try to use projectiles, so I don't even know if that works. I did try using lava. That didn't work at all. So I don't know if you've come up with any way of handling that mob or not. Because I've got nothing. Other than maybe being super OP and then just surviving the assault. Right? This is a lot of terraforming. I kind of want to see how it looks from far. Get a sense of what it's going to look like. Oh, it's going to be great. So this is going to kind of level up, I think around here is around where this is going to kind of, where this is going to land, I think. Oh, this is messed up over here a lot. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is okay. And then this area could actually be lower. No, it has to be at this height for the villagers. It has to be at that height. So this is actually at the wrong height. We did this wrong. Oops. That sucks. Has to be at this height because we want the zombies to see the villagers and fall in. And they're not going to see them if they're coming from low. So you're actually able to kill it though? No, what I found with the lava is they do burn, but they don't take damage. They don't actually disappear until a player hits them with their bare hand. That's what I found. Oh, we lost all this grass. I'm so pissed. You know what? I can do it. I'm just gonna leave this row. We'll just do two. Do it like this. We'll just come out 2 blocks instead, like that. And this is gonna be fine. I don't care. Good enough. Leave some dirt in here? Yeah, I left some dirt. Yeah, I don't know. I can't get anything on him. I've tried a few times. I've got a bunch of really OP loot out there inside my body for whenever I'm ready to actually fight him again. But I haven't been able to get anywhere. I've died to him maybe 5 or 6 times. I more or less gave up. Like, I'll try again when I'm stronger, kind of deal. I just can't leave it. Screw it. Alright, more dirt. I'm not gonna sleep. Let's just try to go through the night and just get this done already. And I think I'll take dirt from the same area because there's no mobs over here. There's a bunch of enchanted mobs over there that kind of been spawning a lot, and I don't want to deal with them. Over here's been clean, so we're gonna hang it on this side. Yeah, this shovel is definitely way better. We're gonna make another one and we'll put it together. Yeah, so you have a mod that gives you infinite generation. How's that like? That almost seems too overpowered. Like what level generation? Is it like a beacon? Or like popping a totem? Yeah, but you know you could just switch it to peaceful, right? Like if you're gonna cheat, you might as well go all the way cheat. You know? I would only use mobs that make the game either the benefit doesn't really change the game, like in terms of difficulty, or it makes it harder. Like those are the kind of add-ons that I would like to use. So I wouldn't use an add-on like that. Regeneration. What are your options? So what about golden? Okay, we're going to sleep. So what about golden apples? Like instead of doing that, just make some golden apples. That's what I would do. Versus using the mod. I mean, you gotta build a gold farm. If you haven't built the gold farm yet, which I think you said you haven't, you should. Oh, look, I see it's already working. Look at him. Hey, buddy. What's up, bro? Let's go. All right, I want to watch him die. Let's go down there and watch him die. Oh, I fell in. That's not what I wanted. No, no, no. Don't blow up on top of me, bro. No. No, don't blow up on top of me, bro. Oh, okay, I'm just going to let it happen. All right, so much for the first mob getting killed. Screwed that up. I got too excited and I fell in the hole. What are you going to do? Let's keep this going now. And then I think I just want it right here. Just make this farm done already. All right, we can fill in these holes a little bit, and then when we're done, we'll fix it. We'll go back and we'll tweak it. Right now, I just want the basics. And we got two sides that are basic now, kind of. That's good. So the mobs will come in, they see these villagers, they get excited, like, oh, death, and then they fall in. Well, that's a good thing. Enchanted apples are everything. Are everywhere for the most part in this game, I think. I've seen them already. You just gotta explore structures, that's it. But then it's like you almost need the enchanted apple to survive the structure raid. So I get that too, it's really hard. Alright, let's see if we can get this water flow on the top working. Oh, you know what I realized? We don't have enough food for the villagers. Let's get a little farm going. I think I got some potatoes or carrots or something. Because we're going to have to feed these guys. I wonder if they take wild carrots. Let's find out. Do you take wild carrots, dude? Like, will you eat this? No? Is he naked? Why does he look naked to me? Okay, hold on. Let's see if he'll take these carrots. Alright, so he doesn't care about the wild carrots. So we can't use those. We'll just do the regular carrots then. And I gotta see if I have any potatoes. Alright, we can do wheat. That shit takes too long in my opinion. I guess we'll do wheat too. Where did I leave my water bucket? Oh, here it is. And then we need a hoe. And I think I'm just going to go with a wooden hoe. I mean, I'm not going to... Oh, or iron. That's faster. Alright, let's go. So let's just farm... let's take this dirt and let's just build a little farm here. Nothing crazy. Just so we can start getting the carrots growing while we're waiting on the... while we do the water flow on the top. I stopped for deers. Alright, that's probably enough room. Let's get this thing going. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, I didn't actually bring water with me. Silly. Alright, let's get some water. And then what I like to do is I like to put a slab on top, so that way I don't have to deal with falling into the hole while I'm harvesting. So we'll do 4 out in each direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see. Yep. And 4 this way. And I gotta see if I have any potatoes. I don't think I do. Maybe in one of my backpacks. The good thing is this farm will actually produce potatoes as the zombies fall in and stuff. So we're gonna do some bread. Let's do carrots. Oh, I don't want to eat you. Oh, you can't plant healthy carrots? Is that what this is? A healthy carrot? So I can't plant these. This is bullshit. So this is just food. So I actually don't have any food then. Let's see if we can find. I thought I saw carrots under this building. All right, let's see. Yeah, I'll use that tactic. I'm reading what you're saying here. I'll use that tactic to try to kill him. See if that works. All right, let's see if we have any food. That's what I was doing. I know I have the seeds. Let's plant those first. I don't really like using bread to breed up villagers, but we're gonna go with what we have, and I got 33 seeds, so that'll work. Actually, I have some bone meal, too. All right, let's get some bone meal. I thought I had a lot more. Some more seeds. Are you seeing any other vegetables in here? No. Let's check the handy dandy backpack. Same story. Okay, so we're doing wheat. This is not ideal. I never did the... I gotta put ladders there before I forget. Keep on falling into this farm. At least this farm doesn't kill you when you fall in. It's just annoying. Bro. Again. Awesome. Eight strength potions? So I got one that gave me I think 7 night vision potions, I think that was from a mob, but I haven't seen what you're talking about, the strength potions. That's crazy. All right, let's get some bone meal going. I want to get this fully loaded, and I don't know if we need to do 2 actually. And I'm realizing that we also need beds. I don't have beds. I don't have enough. Do I have fortune still? Where's my fortune? I put my fortune pickaxe. Oh, I don't really need fortune. It's for the seeds, right? Yeah, I guess let's get more seeds. Pro tip, use a fortune pickaxe instead of a hoe when you're on crops, because it won't take any durability loss, but you still get the fortune effect. Oh yeah, this is filling up nicely. Wish we could have done those healthy carrots though. Alright, almost there. And we got no more bone meal, so that's gonna be what it is. Alright, let's start messing with the water flows now. And let's make this iron farm on the top functional. And the last thing we'll do is deal with the villagers. That's not the fun part. That's the worst part. Here's my bucket. And I need water. Alright, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to clear up all these extra blocks that we don't need. These ones right here. So let's go ahead and take these first. And then the water flow on Bedrock is broken. It's been broken for a while. I don't know how long, but it feels like 6 months where water just doesn't do what it used to do. So we may have to edit this a little bit to account for that, but I think it's going to be fine still. And then also, we have to do a little bit of spawn proofing along the edge to make sure that the golems don't spawn outside, since the villagers are on the outside, like 12 blocks out, probably. So yeah, that's a thing. Alright, let's get rid of these. Unless I move the villagers inside, but if we do that, then we don't have we don't have the mob farm anymore. So I gotta see. It's gonna be one way or the other, but I think I want to do it with all three. See, like, this is not supposed to go down like that. It used to drop down on this corner too and go in every direction all the way down. But at some point recently that broke. And I don't know how to fix it. I'm in the water again. Crap. Alright, so to make this part work, we need buttons and signs. And we need a lot of them. Like a buttload of them. So let's get those. 8-minute strength potions. Yeah, that's crazy, man. And you said it came with like 5? That's a lot. I really gotta clean my inventory at some point. Yeah, kind of going back and forth between what we're working on because I got bored of doing one thing. So I got bored of doing the dirt, so now we've moved to water flow. I don't want this going while I'm doing this, though. And I hate to say it, I think I'm going to have to break these amethyst clusters because these are going to screw up the water flow, I think. Alright, let's make some signs. Oh, that's not what I want. Okay, how did that happen? Did I place 2 buckets? Oh, that's glitched. I can't pick up that water bucket. That's just glitched. Let me see if I can get rid of it. That was weird. I must have placed... Nope. Nope, that's glitched as shit. Where's that water coming from? Check this out. Yeah, let me log out a second and see if that doesn't fix it. That's freaking weird. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so that's what it is. It's in the sign. So let's just pick it up. Get rid of this. Cool. Yeah, I don't know what that is, man. Bedrock. It's just bedrock. That's the only way to explain it. Alright, what are we doing? Signs. Let's put the food here, and then we don't need any of this stuff. Let's drop this off. And we'll leave the dirt here for now, too. We're coming back to that. Cobblestone and this stone can go there, and then now we're doing signs. Oh, I got this this really cool axe. It's called I think it's a tree. It's a tree capitator, and it like breaks trees in one hit. Have you seen that? It cuts the whole tree down in one hit. It's the coolest thing. I love that axe. I still have it here. Let me. If you haven't seen it, I'll show it to you. Let me know, and I'll cut a tree down if you haven't seen it. But it just takes the whole tree down in one shot, and I like that. That's All right, let's make these signs. Signs and buttons. I don't know how many signs we need, but I'm just gonna make a lot. This is not gonna be enough. Nor is that going to be enough. Yeah, I love that. I would say that so far that's my favorite enchantment in this whole game. Like, I refuse to use this axe on anything else but a single hit not to cut down a tree. It takes a hit on the durability? Oh, I haven't noticed that. I haven't noticed that yet. Okay, I'll have to see. And I tend to think like even okay, so even if it let's suppose that it applied the same amount of durability that you would get for cutting down the tree. Let's suppose it applied the same amount of durability. I would still really love that. That's still really good. So that's fine. All right, so let's start laying these buttons. I think I'm going to just do the buttons first. And then we'll do signs. And I like the idea of the sign facing us like this. And maybe we'll actually write something on the sign. So I got to get it right there. Boom. That's the sign. So I'm not excited about doing this at night. But we're just going to do it. We'll see how far we get. Takes durability for every log in the tree. Okay, cool. I'm still okay with that. As long as you watch what you're doing and you don't accidentally break it. That's still really overpowered. I'm okay with that. Oh, this needs to be raised up. All right, let's get the dirt and raise it up just so it's easier for us to lay these signs. Well, what I found is that the wood actually lands on the floor, but it lands in the floor in like one spot. So it's like you just pick it up all at once. Hey, buddy. All right, so let's start right here. This is good. I'm actually really excited about this farm. I love it. Like because I build a lot of like for tutorials. I'm always looking at like I don't think I needed that one. Like the most efficient kind of farm, the most OP, the maxed out farm. And I like when I play in game, I don't do that. Like I don't care that this is not the most efficient farm. I just think it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be fun to build. It's gonna be fun to watch work. All right, we got a signs, and then we got a whole bunch. Right here. I hope this works the way it's supposed to too. Because I always get like these ideas, like, oh, I'll do this, and then it never works just the way I want it to. I think in this case we're probably set because I've built like these kinds of farms a lot. But the only thing I'm not sure about is the water flow on top of the golem. There might be like a cold spot where no matter what I do, the golem gets stuck there. Like that's an issue with water flow these days. So I have to see if we can get around that or if that's even an issue in the first place. And we can like put words on this too. Maybe we'll do like just like a row of numbers or something just to give it like a design. All right, so you blew up the shit that I was working on. That wasn't cool, man. All right, so this is the time where we're probably gonna chill for a minute. Let's go to sleep, and then we'll deal with this in a minute, I guess. That wasn't nice. You're looking for this structure? You're going to look for the same one in-game, you mean? I like this structure. It's cool. It had 4 mob spawners inside. I was able to make quick work of them. I didn't die taking over this one, and then it had like the loot was super overpowered. Look at this thing. What is that? You're so cute. What are you? Is that an owl? Yeah, I think that's an owl. All right, let's lay these signs. That's the wrong place. This will break. If we do this, this will break the farm. We don't want to do that. Okay, so what was I saying? Like we can do, like maybe we can use the signs as part of the design, maybe. Like from far, that'll have like a look to it. I don't know. We'll see if we put something on the signs. I generally have like one letter on the sign, like an S or an A, just because I fat finger it as I'm making it. All right, how many more buttons do we have? We're out of buttons. Let's just go all buttons. All right, so same thing here. Look how high of a drop this is to come in on this side. Unless I put the villagers down there, then I won't have to build all this crap. I could just put the villagers down there and then they can... Alright, hold up. Let's pause. Let's take a look around and see if that's a viable solution too, because if I don't have to fill this whole thing with dirt, maybe just shave some of that sand down, that might be better. Because I could put the villagers like right here. It's still going to work the same way, and I can just have them kind of at the right height for each part of all of this. What do you think, Spicy? Should I move the villagers down, or should I continue terraforming this upward? Oh, yes. Okay, let's go watch him die. Might take a while. I think I may have gotten here faster than he is. Okay, the skeletons. The only problem with this particular design is because it doesn't pause. It won't knock. They won't actually fall in and die, the spiders. So let's figure out a way to try to slow this down. It has to stop, basically. So if it stops for a second, they fall down. And then when it restarts, they're at the down position and they die. So watch this. I should be able to kill them in one shot. Oh, I put it in the wrong place. Hold on. Let's get another redstone dust. Let's see if we can solve this problem. I've never been able to solve this problem with this kind of trident killer, so it might not work, but essentially I have to stop it every once in a while. Nope, I got it. We'll just use magma. To hell with the spiders. We'll just use magma. If we don't have it, we'll find some, and we'll place it in such a way that the rest of the mobs fall in, and the magma just kills them. And then we'll deal with the, move them down. Yeah, I'm going to move them down, man. It's way much less work. I think this will look better, though. But just look at all those blocks I have to fill. Yeah, I'm going to move them down. I'm going to continue with what I've done here because I've already invested so much energy into this. Like, I'll continue this on this side. But I think it's just going to stare down on this side and just level out. And we'll just do it like that. Alright, so I don't have magma. We need to get magma to finish this. Let's take a quick look. There's some lakes nearby. Do I have efficiency on this? There's efficiency on this. Let's see if we can find some magma at the bottom of this lake, maybe. No. Have I seen any ruined portals? I'm trying to think. Because I really want to fix this before we continue. See, these lakes don't go deep enough. Oh, I think I found another one of those structures. Oh, what? If this one has not been dealt with yet, I think I'm going to build a farm on this one, you guys. See that structure over there? You can barely see it, but I think that's the same one that I was at with the Yeah, you can join me, man. I think I found you. So is this you, by the way? Let me see. 494, right? Spicy Plays 494, maybe? Is this you? Alright, so let me see if this is the structure. So what I want to do is build a farm on this thing. So before I ever hit the treasure chest and he spawns out, I want to build a trap to catch him and kill him. Is this the same structure, though? I'm not sure if this is it. This might be something else. If it is, that's what we're going to do. That'll be another episode, though, because I want to finish this iron farm. Oh, this is the same thing, but I've died here already. I can see my body right there. So this one's no good. Yeah, so we don't want to mess with him. We're not going to mess with him. Alright, let me invite you in game then, man. Come in, bro. Let's go. Oh, you're going to be far, though. So I'll give you my chords, and you can just find your way here, I guess. I'm at 711 184. I don't have cheats enabled in this, and I haven't gone into creative, so you're going to have to walk. Yeah, actually, I want to make a I want to make like a viewer server. I want to make a server where everybody can join and play. Like a Let's Play server. The boss spawner. Did I go the wrong way? Where's my house? Am I lost? Hold on, I think it's this way. Alright, we need magma before we can really do with the spiders. Is there a third one? Or is that the same one I was just at? Alright, let's see what's in here. This is the one that I was at the other day. Alright, let's just go home. 711 184. That's where we're going. Had to write down my coordinates because I'm going to get lost. Well, let's see what you got. Yeah, I want this. I can buy 2 of these? Yeah, I'll take 2 of these. Thank you, buddy. Alright, let me invite you again, man. So I got you a fortune pickaxe when you get here. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. It's this way. This way. I don't have any food. Wait, do I? Yeah, I should. And I actually have enough supplies to make another medium backpack. Actually, a large backpack if you want it. So I'll make you a backpack when you get here too. If you get here. Let's see if it works. Alright, so now he's following me. I can see he's there. Nifty. So you want to go to 711 184 whenever you join. I see that you already accepted the friend invite. I'll invite you again. Not the friend invite. Yeah, I'll invite you again. Let's see if you can get in. So this is my unbreaking. Oh, I love that I'm getting all these cool pickaxes, you guys. It makes me okay with shredding this one. This one cost me 4 iron. That means that for 1 iron ingot, I got all those enchantments. Like, I feel like this should have cost like a diamond. I would have paid a diamond for this pickaxe all day. Alright, so hopefully he shows up. I'm just going to keep going. I think I like the idea of just moving the villagers down. That's going to make it surprisingly harder, if you believe that. But it's going to be less supplies, and that's what we want here. It's just too grindy. I don't think there's any way around this side. This side I'm going to terraform. But maybe just lower to the water. Maybe we just barely cover the water. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So that way we don't have to go as high. It'll be a lot of blocks, but less. Maybe like 12 stacks. 12 stacks of dirt. So we got a lot of mining to do. I wish he was selling a shovel. It was nice that we got a pickaxe, but a shovel would have been useful. Alright, back to the water flow. I gotta see how we're gonna make that work. Let's get the buttons. Let's finish this part, otherwise the water flow doesn't really matter. And we'll start on this side. You know what? I'm going to sleep. I normally care about how many days I played, and I try to optimize, and oh, I don't want to go to sleep because I haven't done much today, because I'm recording for a Let's Play 10-day episode series. And I like this because I don't really care. I'm not recording this. I don't really care what happens in this world. This is fun. It's fun to just play Minecraft again. Yeah, I'm just going to do this world exclusively live, I think is what I'll do. Alright, so we got our buttons. We're going to go out there. Broke all that off, but we were done with all this side, so let's get to the other side. I want to see if I can do this from the roof. I bet you I could. It'd be the same, right? Let's try it from the top, and we just face down. See if I can do the whole thing from the roof, like this. This will make it a little bit safer for me, so I'm not worried about mobs knocking me off every 10 seconds. Let's see if this works. Booyah. Oh yeah, I like this way better. This is how we're doing the rest of it. That was way better. I'm missing spots though. You couldn't get in, really? Ah, that sucks. I was worried about that. I was looking into it, and you should be able to get in no problem. Let's try one more time. What I can do is I can close Minecraft and reopen it. Let's just try one more time. Do you see me in your friends list? If you just try to join my game? And I don't even know how I would play on PlayStation. I have a PlayStation, but I have no idea how I would play on it. I'm used to these controls. I think it would be a problem. Oh, is that a thing? Maybe I don't. Alright, so where's that setting? My bad. So that would be under multiplayer settings, right? Or would it just be would it be in the actual world that we're dealing with? It's got to be in the world that we're dealing with. Let's see if it's just in the world. Multiplayer. I don't know how to do that. I'm going to look into it here in a second, but I got to kind of keep playing. Under general for the whole game, or just for the world? Let's try under general for the world. Alright, so it's not general for the world. It's got to be under... It's got to be here. Maybe. General... remember you're on a console, so yours might be different than mine. Let me look it up really quick. Oh, it's find cross-platform friends. So when I invite, so let's see if there's a different option. So let's go here. And I go to settings. Wait, no, it should just be here. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. I'm not seeing the option here. I'll check one more time. Maybe it's in. See if it's in the game. If it's in game. Yeah, I didn't see it in general for in game or even in like the main game. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to get you to play. I stream a lot. I'll be streaming a lot. It's not a big deal. Like when I get off stream later on, we'll link up and we'll play with it and we'll figure it out. And then it'll be fine. Because what I was seeing is it's like, oh, look for cross-platform friends, and I did that. Actually, so I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out though, man. For now, let's just keep building this thing. Am I out? I got 5 left. All right, so we made it like 2/3, 3/4 the way around, I think. Almost. All right, that's working. So let's just finish this off. So, and I'm out of trees already. Oh no, that means I get to use my favorite axe in the world. Here we go. I love this one-hit axe. Check this out. I love it. If you're just joining the stream, check this out. This axe cuts down a tree with one hit. And that's probably one of my favorite things on the planet. What's up with this tree generating 2 different kinds of trees? See this shit? Look at this. That's not normal. Let's see if I can cut it down, though, if it works. No? Maybe this one? Alright, that one worked. Alright, let's get some trees. Boom, there's a tree. I can't wait to use this on a spruce, though. I've got some spruce. We should plant the spruce and see how that goes. Yeah, this so far is my favorite enchantment in the game. This is the best one. Let me watch the durability. I don't really see it going down, man. I'm not seeing what you're talking about. Maybe I'll only notice it on a bigger tree like a spruce or like a dark oak or something. Can you imagine clearing a whole forest with this? Yeah, let's see if we can plant some spruce, man. All right, what can we get rid of? We don't need that. All right, we got plenty of wood. Let's go ahead and build those signs now. A stone axe. Oh, it was a stone axe? Oh, no wonder your durability went to shit. That makes sense. Okay. And you purposely put it on a stone axe? What were you thinking? Or did you find it like that? Alright, I'm getting hungry. This is a problem now. I got a little bit of food on me. We'll just eat this. Oh, yeah. I couldn't wait either. It just so happened that I had diamonds. I'll be honest with you. If all I had was iron or even stone, I would have done the same shit. Like, I get it. Like, I was so intrigued by the name of that. When I saw the name of it, I expected it to knock the tree down in one hit. And when it did exactly that, I was super stoked. So I get it. I couldn't wait either. Alright, that should be enough signs. And then we got plenty of wood to make buttons. Let's just finish this off. Yeah, but even like as an experienced player, I would have done the same thing. Thinking that, oh, I'll just find another one. Look at him. Oh, can I get him to fall in there? I think he's just a copy anyway. But I kind of want to watch. Oh, I kind of want to watch the copy die. Let's see what happens to the clone when he hits my trident killer. I just picked up XP coming in here, by the way. I think. Why do I have no mob drops in here yet? I got plenty of dirt and buttons and stuff. Well, you know what? We've been going to sleep during the day. We've been going to sleep at night. And it's not finished being built yet, so that's why. It works. For sure this works. This was actually the first kind of farms that I ever built in Minecraft, where I just did like these water stream farms, like at ground level, and then I would just AFK nearby. Oh, we got a cat. Cool. Alright, let's finish this. Oh, this is one block too close. You guys notice this? Nobody wanted to tell me that I screwed this up? Aw, oh, man. Alright, we'll fix it afterwards. Let's just place the buttons and the signs and stuff, and then we'll fix it afterwards. I don't care. It's fine. Alright, let's go. That's a bummer. So we're going to have to move the water streams over one block. But I guess it's not going to be too bad. Like, it's just small drawback. But this part's done. This is actually a lot easier than I thought this was going to be. I thought this was going to be a pain in the ass. I somehow envisioned myself on the side like I was doing before, and then just falling off constantly, but that didn't happen. I fell off once. And I think we just got this little strip here, right? Did I already place these buttons? No, not yet. And then we'll have to see. I guess these sides are going to have to be open. I guess we'll have to place signs, and then signs and then buttons for these, like this. A sign like that, and then a sign on top of a sign. Not that. Let me try it from the top. I think I'm just going to put these guys in the corners. I'm realizing I should have placed them before doing this. Yeah, slight problem. That's okay. We'll figure it out. $3K watch hours yet? No, I am. So I started creating content in January, and I mostly focused on shorts because, from being real honest, I was actually getting views on my shorts and I was getting subscribers, and that feels good. So I spent a lot of time on shorts. I did some longer videos, but they weren't panning out. But I would say it's been about 3 weeks where I'm averaging about close to 77 hours a week. So I should hit my 4,000 hours within about a year. So a year and a half is not bad. If I had known better, I would have focused on doing long videos over shorts. But I just didn't know. I didn't know any better. But I'm working at it. I'm getting up to it. I'm definitely gonna make it. This week was probably last week was my highest week, but this week is like my second highest week. So yeah, I'll have 3,000 probably by like September or so. Who's hitting me? Oh, I kind of want him. Oh yes, you are in the right place, my friend. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Now this is where you want to be. Keep going. Oh, he's gonna kill me though. All right, hold on. Let's regroup. We're gonna watch him die. Because that should give us a lot of XP, right? When he falls through. Because that's an enchanted mob. Is he still chilling there? Did he make it all the way down? Why is he going so slow? I wonder if it's because of my presence. Dude, fall down there already, bro. Oh, you know what? He might have some kind of enchantment that doesn't... No, he's going in the water. Oh, I can't take another hit like that. Alright, let's just assume that he's going to make it. I don't have to close my doors anymore. I don't have any concern with mobs being able to get in. That's awesome. I can remove the doors, actually. In fact, that's what we're going to do. We're going to remove the doors, which is how it was when we got the place. Look at these damn spiders. How are we going to kill these guys? I think for now, I'm just going to do it by hand. Oh, and then you guys leave. Actually, I need a trapdoor. Like, in a hurry before I die. Alright, so if I place a trapdoor at this level right here, babies can't get through. So that's all I need. So now I can kill the spiders by hand for now until I can come up with a permanent solution. I wonder if that drown's going to make it in here. Alright, so we got string. Oh, you know what? This is obviously not working right. Look. Oh, no, there it is. I think this is facing the wrong way. That's the problem. Let's make sure. Alright, now it's good. Let's put all this crap back in there. What did we get? Just that? Alright, whatever. Yeah, these spiders are a bummer. We gotta find a way. I think we just need magma. Like one magma block, like in the center, like at this level right here. It'll catch them and they'll die every time. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go back outside and see if I can find that drown. I don't know why he wasn't getting pushed by the water. Let's see where he ended up. This guy's gonna kill me, isn't he? He's like still just like chilling over there. Like how are you not affected by this water? I wonder if I don't have to fix the water flow so that it does travel. Like at a 7-block drop, so it keeps pushing him. Yeah, I think that's the issue. Let me see if I can get there, like underneath him, and fix it while he's there. So I'm gonna come around this way so he can't see me. And then I just gotta line up and then break the blocks under his feet. Oh good, I can see him through the wall. And his feet should be right here. Oh, I don't want to screw this up. Where are you? You're right there. Okay. One hit away from the end. Alright, those are his feet. Just gotta break. Oh! Alright, that was what was gonna happen. I called it. Alright, so let's wait till morning. And we'll try that again. But I think I can push this guy in. We'll get him. Alright, you're right there. I'm just gonna jump for it. Whew. A shovel would be a little bit better. Let's get that shovel out. I'm worried about the body in a second. Alright, so now we're at your feet. Placed it in the wrong spot. Alright, so this should be good now. And I've learned that we just dust it. Makes life a lot easier. And then we just gotta grab all the stuff. That's it. And we get our 7 XP back. Alright, let's see where that guy ended up though. Did he actually get pushed all the way like we had planned? I think I have to remove some water though. Oh, I broke the wrong spot. I'm an idiot. That didn't actually work. Alright, let's fix that. So let's do this. This is what I was trying to do. right? Get rid of this. And then we make this water flow just like this. Explain this to me. Oh, there's a hole here. There we go. This way goes this way, and then we do the same thing here. We just break this. And then hopefully this works. But I didn't want to do it this way. I was trying to save on the Y coordinates, so we were higher up on the trident killer, but this is how it ended up. This is going to work fine, though. Must have another hole there. Yeah, another hole here. Alright, then we'll break these. And then the rest, I think I'm just going to leave it like that, because the rest I got lazy and I started doing it like that again anyway. I'm missing my pickaxe. Did I lose it? Alright, so we left some stuff here. What else is here? Did I lose my pickaxe? Whatever, it was almost gone, I think. Alright. Let's just break this. Right here. And now this is fixed. This should be fine. I don't want to go that way though. Hold up. And the only thing about not doing as many shorts is that I'm not getting as many subscribers as I was, but now I'm getting, I think, better subscribers. That's what I was trying to tell you yesterday, or the day before, when you were talking about wanting to do some content for Minecraft. I think you should just do it. I think, number one, you can totally play Fortnite and Minecraft. Those two games are not exclusive. And there's going to be some crossover. And yeah, you may lose some Fortnite subscribers, but you're going to gain a whole bunch of Minecraft subscribers. That's the way that works. It's not a big deal. Alright, did this guy ever fall in? Because he just disappeared on me. I know that they don't despawn, so he should have ended up in here. Let's just look by the loot. No, see, he didn't land in here, so I don't know what happened to him. He disappeared. He didn't make it. Actually, let's take this. Alright, let's see. Where are we? We did all of that. We can do water flow. Alright, so now we're switching back to dirt and villagers. In that order. So let's finish the outside. Let's finish the terraforming now, and then we'll deal with the villagers. And then we're going to have to redo some of these buttons. Maybe we won't. This will be fine up here. It's just down there. So let's fix this part. This is the part that's kind of bothering me. And I think I'm just going to do it just like this. Oh, that was too close. Alright, so this is at this level, so this has to come out like 2 blocks maybe, like this. And then we can bring this out like that. Alright, I think that's going to be good. Something like that. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just trying to salvage what I've already done so that I don't have to redo this. This needs to be like maybe right here. Alright, I got enough dirt at least. Something like this. This needs to go 2 blocks down. Alright, does this look natural? Not really. That's pretty good. I like it. I'm gonna leave it like that. This is good. This is solid. Alright, cool. So we'll have a villager right here. I'll leave this side kind of open. We'll put another villager up there, maybe? There's going to be no villager in this corner. That's just how we're going to handle that. There'll be one on the top up here at this height. Maybe we'll do one at this height, like right here, since we got the space for it. And then we'll have another villager in the wall right at this height. So I think what I want to do is I want to make those little prisons, those little sections. We got 4 of them, and I think we need to have like 6.5 villagers in each section. I think I'm just going to do 20 villagers, something like that. And that should work very well. So we got this one in already. We got to be very careful how we place the beds, though. So if I have a villager locked in this corner, and his bed is on the other side, and his workstation's on the other side, golems are not going to spawn. He'll get cranky. So I'm going to do all the villagers, and then when I'm done with all the villagers, then we'll place their workstations, make sure that their workstation is near them, and that they can get to it, and that'll keep the iron farm working. All right, so let's get our let's get our fences and start building these little prisons for these guys. I got everything I need right here. This is awesome. All right, so we'll just go to the outside and we'll just do it the same way. This is convenient. I might like have like a trapdoor here and maybe do the same thing but further out, like a way to get in from this side. We'll see. All right, so here we go. So here we're gonna put some villagers, and I think I want them to just like kind of run around in this space. I don't want them to be completely locked in. And then we'll put fences right here. Alright, so that's one spot, and then actually along this bottom here, this could all be fences. We can give them like more room to walk around down here. I think I want to do that. Let's give them some space. That's another thing. When I make my iron farms and my villager trading farms, like I don't lock them up. I let them walk around. I let them sleep. I let them do all that stuff. Yes, it's harder for you to like get them to know which one you're buying from, but I don't care. I like to leave them loose. I feel like that's nice. Let's drop all this in here for now. That's another thing. What I've done here too is a place where you can throw your loot, and you know it's going to get caught at the bottom. So if you have a bunch of stuff and you don't want to go inside, you're like, oh, I'll deal with it later. You just start dumping stuff off the side. So that's kind of cool too. All right, so let's get these fences in. And then I want to get that center point. Where's that center point? I lost it. It's right about here. Ooh, wrong pickaxe. No, we need a different pickaxe. Yeah, I was asking you, what did I ask you? I asked you something. I don't remember what now. Doesn't matter. You didn't miss much. Just been running around breaking stuff. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to, I started building like the little pens for the villagers. And now I need to grab a new pickaxe, and then I'm going to start moving the villagers down. Alright, I'm going to use this fortune one. I don't care. They're like $4. I wonder if I can trap that goblin and put a name tag on him and then just keep going back to him for pickaxes. I bet you could do that. Alright, so we need to go right here. So I want to find, it was 88, so I want to find that same hallway. And it should be around here. Do I have torches on me? Okay, cool. That's annoying. Yeah, we should find the hallway. It was 88, so it should be one more over. It's this way. There it is. Because I'm going to use this same hallway to move my villagers, so we can get them down where they need to be. And what I'll do is I'll block this off so they can't really go anywhere else. There's no easy way to do this, by the way. This is literally the worst thing that I do. I broke the wrong one. to break it, that's fine, but then we need to close this off. Alright, so we got our villagers. Our little villager pens. Now, how am I going to lock them in place? I'm thinking about that. Like, they don't need to be locked in place for, like, the, like, once it's finished. But just while we're setting up, it's nice to kind of lock them in place. I don't know if we're going to use rails and a cart. And let's see if there's any benefit from having this side open. There isn't unless we lower that. And we can. I think we're going to lower that side. But we'll see. For now, let's just put a fence here. So this is where these guys are going to live. And we're going to place their beds over here. This is perfect. This is ideal because these guys are going to be very happy living in this little space. The guys on the top, the other side, those guys are going to be more cranky. Oh yeah, trapdoor. Yeah. So we can do that. We put 4 trapdoors on the floor, right? Or even just like this against the wall, and we just lock them in that space. So it's like we have this fence here. I would just put a trapdoor here and a trapdoor there. Yeah. I got you. I like that. That's the way we're doing it. That's exactly how we're gonna do it. So we just gotta get the villagers down now. This is perfect. So let's finish this side off, and then I think to get the full benefit of this side of the farm, we're gonna remove all that sand, which is great because I love sand. Not sand, but glass. I like having access to glass, I should say. We're actually gonna have to fill all this in too, because what'll happen is the golems will end up on top of the fence. We don't want that. All right, let's do this. Is this the corner already? Yeah, that's the corner. And then we'll do it from here, I think, just like that. Oh, forgot about my torches. All right, my bad. Let's lay some torches down to make this easier. Only got 1 torch. Oh, I got redstone torches. That's just as good. Oh, there's no sand there. Okay, never mind. Okay, so if you made an auto glass smelting and storage and you think it doesn't give you XP, oh my god, I'm going to change your world because it does give you XP. You're just doing it wrong. So here's a little trick. And if you don't know, and if you already know this, cool, you must have just forgotten it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a lever and I'm going to put it on my furnace and I'm going to face it down. Right? When I'm done smelting, as long as I pull a block out like this, I get the XP. So yeah, you have hoppers pulling away everything in your super smelter and you think you're not getting XP, you totally are. You can do that, or you can also just break the furnace and any XP inside that's trapped will come out just like you just saw there. So yeah, your super smelter totally gives XP. You just, maybe you're unaware of how to access it. And if you've been running it for a while, then you probably have a whole bunch of XP in it that you're going to be really excited to get as soon as you remember to either use that lever to trap the items so you can remove them and get the XP, or just break the furnace. That's what I do. I usually just break them. So yeah, you got XP. You got a whole bunch of XP in that farm that you don't know about. You just got to go back and grab it now. That's exciting. Alright, so let's get the villagers down there. This is my least favorite part about the whole thing. This is like, I've never rage quit Minecraft, but I have like turned it off very upset. I don't consider that rage quitting because I started playing again the next day or whatever. But whenever that's happened, it's always happened because of villagers. These guys just ruin everything. You suck. Everything about you is horrible. This is why we put you to work. This is why. Let's go. Come on. It's time. So the way I'm going to get this guy to go where I want him to go is I'm going to move his workstation. He's going to be eager to get back to his workstation if I can grab it. And then I'll just push him in the damn hole. So go ahead and just put this right there. Dude, you're free. You can leave this spot. You don't have to be there anymore. He's got like Stockholm syndrome or something. 10,000 glass. That's impressive, man. I did 1 million glass. I did 1 million sand. I never thought of smelting it all up. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll smelt it all up. Yeah, dude, where are you? Like, dude, I don't want to kill you, but you're making it really difficult for me not to. Like, you don't know how to step up slabs right now? Is this confusing to you? Is that better? Like, if I knock this off, will that make sense to you? Like, dude, I gave you your workstation. That's all you care about. Or is it nighttime and he's trying to go to sleep? Ah, he doesn't have a bed. He's tired. Oh, my bad. Okay. All right. Librarians don't work at night, you guys. All right. You're going to take my bed? Whatever. So that's what happened. Librarians don't work at night, I guess, and it's nighttime, so he doesn't care about his workstation right now. But now he does. Hey, buddy. In the hole, you guys. And we got one in the hole. Cool. All right, let's find the axe. And I think I'm going to do these guys. It says, I'm mining a chunk from ocean surface to bedrock in my main world. Yeah, I've done that. Yeah, everybody does that. Yep, you got to mine a whole chunk straight down, man. You got to do it. Use TNT, that'll make it faster. But yeah, I did that. I did it with iron. I did it with iron pickaxes with like enchantments and stuff. I got a realm that I can show you the first world I ever played on. Yeah, you got to do that. You should do that. At least once. I do it in every world. I've got actually I've got an ancient city that we're mining out. That we're surfacing. We've removed, I don't know, like at least like a 300 by 300 area is already cleared. All right, let's get this next guy. So same deal. We're just gonna break him out. We're gonna take this from him. I just realized that he might not link to this one. The guy down there might link to it. Too much stuff. Always too much stuff. Alright, let's see. Let's get rid of this and this for now. And then hopefully, you know what? I'll just place both lecterns over here. He's going to want one of them. I got to remember to check the wheat outside too. It's got to be, some of it's got to be grown by now. Alright, let's get this guy over there. We got 2 lecterns now. We're just going to place one on top of the other, like this. Or one on either side, maybe it'll be better. He's going to get excited and come to one of them, this one. And now that he has, I'm just going to look, just go in there, dude. How did he, oh, because the ladder. They can kind of climb up ladders, but only going downwards. Like if you drop a mob on a ladder, they go down slowly, but they can't go up. They don't know how to move up. All right, we got 2. Let's keep this going. Where's the last one? There's 1 here. We do have 4. Okay, we do have 4. So we got to leave 2 up here so we can use them for this corner. And then the rest we can do down there. So let's see how the farm's going. All right, we got some stuff here we can do. Is this the right pickaxe? Yeah. Not quite enough to breed them all up. But I'm hoping that we'll have enough here soon, so let's just make this work. Oh, those aren't ready yet. So we got 20 here. And then I should make a composter for the extra seeds, and we can turn those into bone meal. Yeah, the warden is killable, but there's no reason to. Please don't bother. You can kill the warden. So there's a few ways to kill the warden. The easiest way to kill the warden is when the warden is spawning. You place blocks around them and you block them in, and then you put blocks where their head would be, and then when they spawn into existence, they very quickly suffocate and die. The other way, you can hit them with arrows. You can block up. Because the thing is with the warden is a very special mob. In that, once they spawn, they continue to exist even if you aren't in the area. So if you leave, that warden's still there and still walking around and doing stuff. So you can actually block up like 30 or 40 blocks, and you can see him. He can't see you. He's too far away to hit the ranged attack, but you can hit him with arrows. So there's that way. I've only ever killed him with arrows. You can do it like that, or you can do it down a long hallway and hit him with arrows from really far away. That works. But if you look at the mob drop, it's like a single skulk catalyst or something. It's useless. It's like 20 XP. Like the mob, he was created for you not to want to fight, because they want you to stay quiet and try to sneak around versus fighting him. So there's no point to kill the warden. You could. There's also some warden farms that you can build. Again, also not really all that good. All right, what were we doing before I got into that warden speech? All right, we got food. So we're gonna make some bread. And we're gonna start breeding these little dudes up. And I'm realizing is I actually don't have any beds, so we can't actually do this. Let's see how many beds we can do. So I've got 6 here. That makes 2 beds. You know, there's a village close by. Yeah, let's go get rid of that village. That's gonna be the easiest way to solve this. Let's put all my wood in this chest. And then let's get rid of the iron and the hoppers. I made way too many hoppers. I didn't end up using them. This we should just put somewhere. This is useful. Where do I want this grindstone? Boom. Alright. Let's get rid of this stuff. I need to clean my inventory. Like, I need to organize this crap at some point. I think I'm just going to use this here. And let's go destroy a village. Alright, so where was my village? There's a village nearby. I think we've got actually a couple of villages nearby. Let's just... I did not want to fall in there. Oh, you know what? I brought the ladder with... Nope, I got rid of the ladder already. It's annoying. Alright, let's go to the top of this thing and see if we can find where that village was. Alright, so there's a structure there. I remember seeing a village, man. Where was it? So you hit the skellies, and the creepers are the only one you found so far. Oh yeah, so Ancient City, like, just play enough and you'll stumble across an Ancient City by accident. But if you're looking for an Ancient City, you need a large mountain on top of it. The bigger the mountain, the more likelihood that you have an Ancient City. And actually Ancient Cities will like spawn right next to each other too. So that's a thing. Alright, I'm not seeing a village. Let's get to the top of that hill up there, so we can look around and see if there's a village. Alright, where can I jump off here without getting killed? Alright, let's do that. Yeah, and then we gotta fix this up here, but I just gotta get the villagers breeding. Once the villagers start breeding up, then we can go back and work on some of the cosmetics while we're waiting for them to breed up, since it's going to be like it takes a long time anyway. So my suggestion for the Ancient City. So yeah, watch some videos on how to deal with the Ancient City. But basically it's just sneaking and a lot of wool blocks or wool carpet. And then the hardest problem is trying to open a chest, because it's gonna alarm the warden really quick. So what I would suggest you do is you try to cover the shriekers with wool blocks. And what that's going to do is they're not going to be able, like, they won't even hear the movement when you do it. How am I getting up here now? Blocked myself in. We got dirt. Kind of want to make this where I can come up here again. So I'm going to kind of extend this up intentionally so we can use this again if we want to. Like this, and then we can use these leaves, come up here. Alright, we're at the top. Alright, where's this damn village? Oh, this is a great view. I love this view. Alright, that's me. That's that creepy leprechaun asshole. And then that way we got this structure. Did we raid that one? That one's like in the middle of the forest. I don't know if I actually raided that one. Should we squirrel out and just raid that one really quick? That might be the one that had my gear at. Remember, I lost all my gear one of the times. Alright, then we have that house over there. We know where that is. That's where the cave system is, where we dive in. I'm not seeing a village, though. Alright, we're just going to go pick a direction. There's a lot of water and stuff that way. This way is more plains. This is the direction I came from. Did we see a village on the way here? Because I'm playing in two different worlds. I can't remember which world it is. That actually looks like a shipwreck over there. I think that's a shipwreck. Alright, so we're just going to have to pick a direction and start walking, and hopefully we find a village. I haven't found a lot of villages. I think I've seen like 3. Alright, let's get back home. Grab a bed, and then we're going to adventure for some beds. Should make another backpack first. Let's go. No, the thing is, if the ancient city had regular mobs, well, it kind of does. Like, I don't know if you know that or not, but like I have an ancient city that we're unearthing, and the regular mobs are not supposed to spawn in there, but they spawn above it. And since we're removing the blocks above it, they start spawning in there, or they start falling in from the top into it, like spilling into it. So our ancient city is loaded with mobs. It's not just the warden. In fact, our ancient city doesn't have the warden anymore because we've removed all the shriekers. Alright, so we're going to bed. Why am I getting hit, bro? Stop. I gotta break this. Alright, let's grab some beds. Or rather, bed. I kind of want to steal one of their beds so that I can leave this one here. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going to steal one of their beds. Oh, there's still a dude up here. What's up, dude? This guy has a bed. So we've got 4 beds, 5 with mine. I'm going to have to move my bed. It can no longer stay in here, so I'm going to have to move my bed to, like, off-site. But we need, like, 16 beds, I think. So I'm just going to pick a direction and start walking. Let's go. Do I have enough food? I don't have enough food. We got to grab some supplies. Hold on. Sorry. Thought we were ready. We aren't, so. I can't get up from there anymore. I wonder if those healthy carrots are good. Like in terms of like saturation. So we got wild and we got healthy. So what does healthy do? 1.5. Okay, that's good. That's like almost like eating. That's more than a carrot. I think a carrot is just 1. This is 1.5. So I'll take these since we can't use them. And these. And then I got some raw. We're just going to take this. So I should also bring a bed. I have a bed. I mean a boat. Leave this crap here so it's not in our way. And why am I not wearing a shield? This is broken. I need armor. just let that despawn there. Alright, that should be enough food. Let's find a village. So which way do we want to go? This way is like plains. I think this is like the path of least resistance, so we're not dealing with a bunch of trees and mobs and rivers and stuff. I brought a boat just in case. I always go at that angle. Let's go straight this way. Let's go through the forest. The hell with it. So here's another enchanted skeleton. I don't want to deal with him at all. It's like they have projectile protection on, and then they can fire like every half a second. So you can't swing a sword at them. Like they're going to hit you. Oh, this doesn't go very far. Alright, where's their village? Alright, let's just get back in the boat. See if we can find one here. Wizard house. So I found a wizard. I don't know if he has a house, but there's a wizard. So I planted my base right between two boss mobs. I don't know what you want to call them, but these enchanted mobs that are overpowered. There's a wizard on one side, and on the other side is that weird little leprechaun guy. But I don't know if I've seen the wizard house specifically. Now, what I did find is a cherry. I found in a cherry forest that in my world, I actually have 2 way stations, and they're both like pink buildings. They're really pretty, and like on top, like on the 3rd floor of the way station, has a whole bunch of loot, like diamonds and a whole bunch of cool stuff. So I found that, and I was expecting for it to be like a kill you really fast house. He sells the magic staff. No, see, I haven't seen anybody who sells anything except for those goblins. All right, do we see any villages? We're on a mission. But I'm loving this game, man. Thank you so much for introducing me to this. Because Realism Craft is cool, but this is way better. I just like all the custom items, like different kinds of food and stuff. It's so dope. Alright, I'm not seeing any villages. I feel like I'm just getting deeper. Oh, hold on. Did I bring my diamond pickaxe with me, or am I a moron? The first one. Alright, cool. The second one. Alright, let's at least get the chords of this one. And then if anything, so I got lava, I got different places of interest that I've been keeping track of. I would suggest doing that, like keep a notepad, like a little Minecraft notepad, and then just keep track of points of interest, because you're going to find more places than you could possibly develop. So like any given time, if so if I have a Minecraft world that's 500 days old, I've got 10 started projects that I haven't completed. Oh, we need magma, so we'll take the magma. That's going to fix our spider problem. We don't want this lava, though. Or maybe we do. Do I have buckets on me? Or iron? We got neither of those things. Alright, we really just need one magma. Oh, I see gold block there, though. Did I see a gold block there? It's in lava. Alright, let's see what we got here. So this is... Oh, cool. We need these shovels. Sharpness, unbreaking, silk. I'll take it for the silk touch. And is this... See, this is not quite enough iron yet. 30,000 blocks in every direction. So you've gone in a straight line. 30,000 blocks in every direction, sure. But you haven't covered every chunk in that section. I'm willing to bet to cover every chunk in that section would take you years. So there's a lot of stuff that you have not actually explored. You think you have, but you haven't. Alright, we need more this stuff. You know what would be cool? It would be cool if they explored, if they let some quartz generate in these structures. That would be really useful. We got the one. Let's grab a couple more. Let's just block this off. I kind of want that gold. I'm taking this gold. Alright, we got all the magma we need. I'm glad I didn't put myself in lava right there. That would have sucked. Alright, we got magma. That was a sidetrack. We're looking for villagers. Or, you know what? I'm an idiot. There's a structure right by my house that the roof is made out of wool. We can just ransack that again. Oh yeah. When you're flying around with a light trail, like that's the only thing. I kind of want this trident really quick. What's up, bro? What's up, dude? I'm like jumping on the boat, and he gave me meat. Whatever. So let's do that. Let's go to that structure that I'm telling you about. And then I think, are we going the wrong way? We're going the wrong way. So we got to go to 180 something. So this has to be going down, and that has to be going up. So it is. Which way's home? I guess it's this way. So yeah, we'll go to that structure. It's made out of wool mostly. So what I like about Realism Craft, what I'm not seeing here, is that there's no water structures. So there's like pirate ships and stuff in Realism Craft. And it has like pillager spawners on it, but then like the mobs that come out, they're like pirates. And that's pretty neat. Do we have any inventory? Let's see if we can. I want to grab some of this kelp. It's not the place for this. Let's put this crap in here. Let's do a little cleaning. Take that, and then we're going to grab some kelp. I find kelp to be like one of the most overpowered fuels in the game. And it's also really good if you're trying to extend water upward, right? For like a water elevator and stuff like that. The properties of kelp, as long as there's running water above the kelp, it can grow. And as it grows, it changes those running water blocks into source blocks. So it's perfect for your elevators with soul sand and magma. So this is one of the most OP blocks in the game, in my opinion. Like in terms of making farms and stuff, it's useful. Alright, what do we get? About 3 stacks, that's good. That landmass actually looks almost like a house from far. Yeah, after this iron farm, the next thing is to go to the nether. I think I want to put a nether portal in that, like right beside that base. And we'll go, like wherever we land, we'll see what we get. So it's this way now, I'm going too far over. Oop, going too far. Oh, we gotta get this stuff, hold on. And I think tin is my favorite. I love the way tin looks. Tin and aluminum, amazing. Let's get this stuff. So it's more like this way. We went too far. Yeah, I don't know. Should I abandon this project and just focus on the nether? Because we have all the obsidian that we need to go to the nether, like, right now. I just have to go back to that location, which I forgot to write down. But I know how to get there, I think. More or less. Hopefully. It's so dark right now. It's still more this way. Yeah, it's more this way. So I know we got to go to negative on the x coordinate when we're coming back. But yeah, screw it. Let's go to the nether. This farm ain't going anywhere. I promised the viewers a farm, and we mostly built it. Look, life is short. What I'll do is I'll go in there with like reduced loot set. I won't bring like all my most OP stuff. I'll go in there with like some gold shoes, and otherwise just be chilling. Look at these guys; they're just waiting for me. No, dude, we're not gonna hang out, you and I. Where are we gonna go up? Let's go in here. All right, I gotta focus for a second so I don't die. So if I die here, I might not find my stuff again because I don't really know where we are. Not really. We're actually close to home. It's like 100 blocks this way. Oh, I should be laying torches, dude. I didn't think about that. Yeah, we're doing the nether. I gotta see what all this fuss is about. There he is. I really like this base. Alright, so this is the way we came. Okay, cool. And I'll just leave my boat right here in the water. Yeah, I'm going to probably take even less than that, to be honest with you. I'm not... It's going to be... I think what we might do is we might just go in and go on a suicide mission. So it's on this side. Okay, I can remember that. If you're just joining the stream, we were building this mob farm here, but I hear the nether is really bad and better on Bedrock, so we're going to go to nether really quick because we got everything we need to make that happen. And I think that's going to be more exciting. Let's see if we don't find like a structure right off the bat we can... You know, it'd be cool if we spawned like right inside of like some kind of nether structure, because that happens. All right, so let's clean all this stuff out. I think I just want to place another chest. And we're not going to worry too much about keeping it clean. Later on, I'll just break this chest and we'll clean it. I just need to be like naked for this trip. Oh, but we haven't got the stuff yet. Oops, I missed a step. I forgot we got to actually pick up. I came here for my diamond pickaxe. Got that, and otherwise we could take this stuff with us because we're not actually ready to go yet. Let's just drop some of this stuff off. I like this. I'm trying to get rid of you and you won't leave. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, let's go. Let's get back there and let's pick up the obsidian we need, and we'll be in the nether in no time. In fact, let me grab those buckets so there's less to break. I put them over here. We'll just do 2 buckets. So that's 2 less. We got 1 obsidian here. A wither with a boss fight in the nether. A wither witch. That sounds horrible. You know what came out in Bedrock now? That's just coming out. A wither skeleton jockey. So that's right. Wither skeletons can spawn now, or rather, skeletons can spawn with a wither skeleton on top of it. The spiders can. I'm sorry. So that's a whole thing. All right, so we're doing it. We know where we're going this time. This guy's just like burning up in the. He's not supposed to be taking damage. He's in the water. I'm gonna have to kill him. He's not gonna just let me out. What's up, buddy? Alright, so let's get up right here. And let's get up here. I'm excited about going to the nether. I don't know why I let you talk me into this stuff, by the way. But we're gonna do it. Alright, so we gotta go down on the X, so that's this way, and then we want it to go, I think it's this way. I'm not putting the boat down yet because there's water right there. Alright, let's drop the boat right here. And it's just straight out that way. Yeah, so we got it. We'll find it. And then I'm debating on whether I should put the portal right inside the base or should I lay it somewhere nearby. I don't know. We're going to make a decision from now until then. What do you think? I normally put it inside the base, but the problem with that is you have the chance of spawning some zombified piglins. And they're walking around the base, and they're not a big deal because they won't hurt you, but if you accidentally hit one, they get aggro. So I end up usually putting fences in front of it, and then it's like another obstacle. So I might just put it outside. You place a ton of soul sand with a stone so you can move faster. I don't know what that means. As soon as you light the portal, the piglins will come through. Are you kidding me, dude? Oh, is it like an event? Like, am I going to light this portal and have to fight to get in? Oh god, please let that be true. Please let that be true. You guys watching the stream, has anybody played better on Bedrock yet? Do you guys know what this is about? Because I just started playing like 2 days ago, and I'm still figuring it out. And so far, it's a lot of dying, is what I'm discovering so far. See, I was hoping that it would be something like that, spicy. But whatever, we're gonna get the stuff now. We're gonna be lighting this portal, and we'll know in a second what it's gonna be about. Just a zombie piglin. All right, well, we got something for him when he comes through. All right, here we go. So let's do the first two is just lava buckets. Just save on our durability a little bit. Yeah, I'm okay with it being there. So let's grab some lava. And the rest we'll just shred out. I'm going to grab some of this crying obsidian too so we can make an anchor in the nether. I don't think I have glowstone yet though. Maybe. You know about that? You know you can make an anchor for the nether so you can respawn in the nether if you die? There it is. You charge it with glowstone dust. But if you overcharge it, it'll explode. And if you try to activate it in the end or the overworld, it'll also explode. Kind of like a bed or an end crystal. It's a huge explosion. It's a whole thing. Ask me how I know that. Well, I'll tell you how I know that. I died the first time I tried to use it. I'm like, hey, I wonder if you could use this in the overworld. Pah! So no, you can't use it in the overworld. Well, I didn't know that, and I found out the healthy way, which is the way we should all find out. Like, what I would suggest you do is whenever you find something new, try to figure it out first before you go and research it. Because that's a little bit more fun. All right, how many do we have? We got 7 here. I think I got more than 3 at the house. Oh, wait. We got 8, and with 2, that makes 10. That's enough. Yeah, they're pretty awesome. I watch them, too. Like, not really, but, like, I see the shorts come up. I'm not really watching anybody right now. I used to watch a lot Silent Whisperer, and then if you like a very chill Let's Play, I Am Shrammy, and I Am Shrammy 2. He's really good, too. If you're into, like, Let's Play series. Soul Jar. I don't know what a soul jar is. I've never heard of that, so I'm right there with you, man. Hey, man, I've never played this before. I'm leaning on you for expertise on what to do in this place. I'll figure it out, though. I want to figure it out, like, naturally playing the game, as opposed to just, like, finding somebody else on YouTube talking about it. Or what I'll do is I'll see somebody else building a farm, and I'll look at it, and then without following the tutorial, I'll try to build it myself. Like, learn the mechanics of how it works, and then you can apply it to your own build style. Like, you don't have to do it exactly the way they do it. So you have a soul jar, and it does something. I'm willing to bet. So you find like I think I got one on me right now. Right now I already got rid of it. So there's like this blue thing that I've seen that some of the enchanted mobs drop, and it's specifically skeletons. And it's blue and it's soul something. So maybe you use it to like collect those. Maybe that's like a container of some sorts. I mean, it would stand to reason. It's called a jar. So it would stand to reason that it's a container. Maybe you can carry souls in it. And where would you get souls? Only place I can think of is killing a mob or soul sand. Soul sand has souls inside of it. The soul star. Yeah, I've got where do you even get that? I got like some, I found this ore that was like rainbowed. And I don't remember what it was called, but I don't think it's that same thing you're talking about. I think it's something else. Use that and glass to craft it. Yeah, no, I figured that it would be glass and that, and then maybe flint for whatever reason, because they seem to be really happy. They like flint is really popular in this game. I'm finding that I leave my boat. Let's just see if we can run back on land and not worry about the boat. No, wait, no. It's what do I have that's like minimal? We'll grab this and that, and we'll get our boat. Of course, I pick up seeds immediately. All right, let's go this way. Stardust. Yeah, that's what I got. I got Stardust. Yeah, I saw the Stardust upgrade template. I don't know what it does, but I assume that you can apply it to your gear and like be rainbowed, maybe? Maybe it's like a multi-effect. Like imagine if you can hit somebody with like fire and ice damage and like poison, all that stuff at once. Something like that might be cool. Maybe it's that. Like multi-effect enchantment. Or maybe it's like some whole new effect that doesn't exist in Minecraft yet. Yeah, I figured it was like using a netherite template. Like you just kind of like plate your armor with Stardust. That's what I assumed it was. Anyway, I don't know. Alright, where are we doing the portal? That's a thing. I think I want to build it like out here. Like right in this general spot here. And we'll start it off by just dropping a couple lava buckets here. I like these healthy carrots, man. Oh, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting a little nervous about the nether mountain, to be honest with you. Just a little nervous. Let's fix this. This is bothering me. I don't have dirt. Netherrack will do for now. Alright, now let's do what I wanted to do before. This is a break chest. So like whenever you have to go somewhere dangerous and you're like, oh, I might not survive, you put all of your stuff in here so that when you come back you can just break this chest and pick it up in one shot. That's how I'm gonna play this. So I'm not gonna bring my diamond sword. The hell with that. Do I even have flint? Maybe in my book bag? Usually keep flint in my book bag for emergencies. And we've got flint. Alright, cool. And then we need some iron. I'm going to take this. Is this fire protection? Blast. Crap. I thought that was fire. I had fire before. And we'll leave the diamond shoes and everything else we'll just take. It's cool. Let's leave this in the break chest. This will go here, this will go there, and then what do we need? We need shoes? Oh, I wanted to make gold shoes, right? And we should enchant them really quick. Maybe we can get feather falling on them. Yeah, I gotta take flint and steel. What was I doing? I forgot what I was doing. I'm just gonna put these shoes on. Whatever, it wasn't important. So we've got our flint and steel. We need a sword. Just take this one. I'll take a copper pickaxe. And we need food. Oh, this is the soul things I was talking about. Soul star, that's what it was. So I wonder if these go in the jar. I would like try to like drop these on top of the jar and see if it does anything. We just need food now. I think I'm just gonna bring these healthy carrots. These are dope. Alright, let's sleep. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna get I was gonna enchant the boots. Thank you. I'm not carrying my lapis on me? I'll take anything at this point. Yeah, so if we land in a soul sand valley and we've got spiders everywhere. Oh, that reminds me, I do need a shield. And for this one, we are going to bring a brand new shield. And then we do have to bring some blocks. So let's get a shield. And then we should bring wood. Maybe like a third of a stack. What else do we need? Food. We've got our gold boots on. Should put those on. We've got our shield. We've got food. Oh, we need like placing blocks in case we get into some trouble. Let's take a whole stack of cobblestone. Cobblestone's good because it contrasts well, and we should be able to see it. And then we should bring some torches so that we can mark places so we know how to get back if we get lost. All right, we've done it. Oh, I needed water. Let's do something. Yeah, well, wood is in case I need to do some smelting. That's what the wood is for. That's in case I need to do some smelting, which I shouldn't. So I'm just going to leave it. This is good. Water bucket. I should have an infinite water source here inside the base. Huh, got one right there. Oh, I didn't bring my obsidian. It's always something. So check it out. Did you see that the amethyst is growing on the roof? So when you find those clusters, they're actually active. They work. It's not like placing it in creative or something. They actually work. Yeah, I carry wood. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna go with my gut instinct. I'm gonna bring the wood anyway, even though I shouldn't need it. But yeah, wood is better because you can split the wood into planks. And I don't know if you know, but a plank and a slab actually burn the same amount of time, so you get double the burn if you use planks over, if you use slabs over planks. Alright, so we got a water bucket with us too. It's going to be useless in the nether, but we're taking it anyway. And then let's just place one of these. And we got freaking ass. How many videos have you seen of this? I've seen that a lot. Like, you don't have a diamond pickaxe and you do that. That sucks. All right, let me grab my diamond pickaxe. We're like going backwards here. I think I'm just gonna bring a chest with me and we'll leave the diamond pickaxe like right outside the portal because I don't want to walk back again. Alright, so chest, diamond pickaxe. Do you have another piece of obsidian? Maybe we just do that instead. Yeah, let's just do that instead. We'll fix that later. Alright, let's go. Should have brought the bundle, but I'm not going back again. We're done. Alright, so let's light this thing. So you said immediately something's coming out, right? Nothing. Lies and deceit. That's okay. Sometimes that does happen, though. Alright, so let's see what we get. So Sand Valley mixed with a Crimson Forest. Oh, this is beautiful. This is a great spawn, you guys. So we got some stuff right here. Do I still have... I do have Silk Touch on, I think, an axe, which I'll be able to use. I think I'll be able to collect this with that so that we can do nether trees now. That's cool, you guys. So I'm going to grab some of these and we'll come back with that. But let's see where we are first of all. I'm not playing around this time. Let's figure out where we are. We're at 87, 90, 24, and this is nether spawn. Alright, so which way do we go? All right, yeah, I used to use coal. I use coal exclusively. I'll use it for smelting, like in a bind, but usually I use it just for torches. Because one coal will give you 4 torches. And you always need torches. All right, which way are we going? I think I want to go this way into the Soul Sand Valley. We'll fight with this guy. He looks like fun. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Nice to meet you. Come on. There we go. Ah, come on, dude. That was perfect. All right, so he's gone. Nothing? All right. So I'm seeing Enderman already. That's fun. Just the one Enderman. I kind of want to kill him, so we're going to. So here's a trick to kill an Enderman. Look at them. Look at them in the face. Make sure you have blocks above you, at least one block around you in every direction, and then you can kill these guys without them hitting you. I don't worry about Enderman. When I see them, I get excited. I'm like, oh, it's time to kill some Enderman. Let's get his friend, too. Did we get anything? No. Where's his friend? His friend was over here, too. Oh, we did get something. What is this? Enderman tier. Of course. Of course we get an Enderman tier. Why wouldn't we? Oh, let's grab this stuff right away. So now we can fix the trident killer in short order. Now we can build comparators to regulate the water flow, and then now we'll be able to kill spiders. So I'm not even going to use the magma. Because I do want to be able to use looting on them down the road. So when we have a problem like, oh, we need wool, we can turn the string into wool. So we'll keep the drops. So we got another one of these guys. Let's see if I can get him right here. Just make sure he can't spawn in here with me. Anywhere. And then I just look at him. Where is he? Hey, buddy. Let's go, bro. He's on fire. Come over here. I want the XP. In fact, this isn't actually a really easy way to make an XP farm early game. If you find that your spawn location or like the portal ends up taking you to a warped forest, you should build one of these immediately. You basically just come like this, actually 3 blocks tall, and then you just go out in every direction like this, and you've got an Enderman farm. That's all you need. And then you just chill here in the middle, making sure that you don't walk around. If you want to be safe, you could put trapdoors at your feet and flip them up so you can't walk out. And then you just look at the Enderman and you just kill them. Works for the end too, by the way. Easiest mob farm in the game to build. Alright, let's go this way. That looks exciting. I am wearing gold, so this guy doesn't care about me. One thing that I do like about Realism Craft that they probably don't have here is that, oh, that's a new mob. Yeah, they got something like that in Realism Craft. It's like a mini ghast. Let's see if I can kill this guy though. Come on, bro. Just out of reach. Oh, he's not that many hits though. He's like pretty weak. See, he keeps on hitting me though. I wonder if I can block it with this shield at all. Yep. I'm gonna die. I just died. Awesome. That's why we left all of our stuff behind. We knew that was gonna happen. All right, let's go. Let's go get our stuff. Do that again. Yeah, I don't know what that little thing was, but I like it. It's a little blaze sniper. It's cute, man. I like it. I think those should be in the overworld. Let's spice things up. All right, let's go. Why does this not look like the same portal? Oh, because we came the other way. All right, so we went around. Let's just go the same way we went so I don't get lost. I don't like. He was like, he was. I think he caught. I think he must have lit the ground underneath me. These guys suck. You know these guys barely have any health. You can hit them with your bare hands and kill them. Did you know that? You just punch them 3 times and they die. All right, let's grab our body. We're not wearing gold. There's zombified piglins there this time, which is good because they don't care about us. Put that on right away though. There we go. All right, so that little mob. Good thing is that he's not persistent. He despawned when I walked in from over there. All right, let's get this back on. Let's keep going. Yeah, I learned that recently. I don't remember who it was, but I remember watching a video and they just punched him and he died. And I'm like, oh, I guess they don't have much health. And then I tried it. And sure enough, they're like the weakest mob in the game. I don't know if you know this, but if you look at the lore, they're actually man-made. They were made by the ancient villagers. And they're actually not living. They're like a robot. And the reason why they're upset, the reason why they're always crying is because they're from the overworld. Thus the happy gas. Because I'm sure you've heard about the happy gas, but that's like the whole story. So they're actually not bad. They're only bad because they're pissed off because they're in the wrong place. Oh, there's a oh, look at this. Look what I found. Oh, look what I found. We're going to a fortress, you guys. Let's go. Oh, that's exciting. I was hoping we would spawn near a fortress. I'm really looking forward to see what kind of mob variants they have in there. So far, the mob variants have been absolute nightmares, so I'm expecting for the same. There's a door on that tree. Hold up, bro. Stop. How do I get to that tree without getting hurt? Right here? Oh, I'm excited. I'm like a kid in a candy shop. What is this, bro? Hell yeah. Alright, so we found there's an unknown map. Is that an overworld map? This is it. Oh my god, dude. They have nether maps. Holy shit, bro. Dude, you did not tell me about this. I feel like you're holding back on me. We got 2 maps. Is this also another map? Is it the same map? Or we got 2... Alright, we got the same treasure twice. This may actually be an overworld map. I'm not sure. We'll have to see if this is an overworld or what. And we've got some kind of weird egg. Can we eat it? Can I plant it? I can plant it. Oh, we got new mobs. Can I break it? I'd be pissed if I couldn't break this. And I lost it, whatever it was. Fudge! Alright, whatever that cool thing was, it's gone. Ooh, and they have an anchor right here. This is such a cool structure. This was dope. Alright, let's go into the fortress, though. In fact, do I have any glowstone on me? Oh, spawn point set. We're good, and this is conveniently right outside of a fortress. Alright, let's get into that fortress. Let's leave some of this loot here. Just because this is, like, not that dangerous. I accidentally brought my backpack. We don't want the backpack. We're going to leave that here. And let me get the coords of this location so if we die, I can come back. Because I'm not... Alright, never mind. I lost my pencil. We're not doing that. Alright, let's just go. Alright, so let's get into this fortress and see what this is about. That's a rideable mob. Of course it's a rideable mob. And I immediately destroyed him, so... Alright, how do we get up there? I think we can block across from over there, maybe? Yeah, alright, so I got that baby mob firing at me. Can we go around? I guess we're gonna go around. Bring my cobblestone, and I'm already looking at unfriendlies. I'm not gonna make it. I'm already dead. Alright, so if you're not blocking yourself in like that, you should. Because now I can wait a second. Why do I have regen? Do these things give you regen? I'm confused why I have regen. Why my health went up so fast. I wonder if that's what these carrots do. Alright, I'm not going to let him get away with that. You know he has to die, right? You don't scare me into thinking I'm going to die and then stay alive. No, that's not a thing. You're done. I'm going to take your friend out, too. Where are the rest of them? Alright, let's get inside this place. I don't want to just fight these guys outside. Let's see what's inside. Should spawn a wither. I want to see if the wither's much harder. These guys are fighting each other. I'm just going to let them do that. No, you don't see me. You guys are fighting each other. You guys don't care about me. See if I can get some more crossover. Alright, so the one guy died. That's good. See if we can get this guy. That wither skeleton's a bummer. He's gonna mess it up for me, isn't he? Oh, nope, nope, nope. Yep, you guys fight. Wow, he killed him with one hit. That was crazy. Alright, we're going into this fortress now. Dude, how many skeletons do we need, really? You guys fight. I'll take this other guy out. There we go. You guys are taking too long. I don't have time for this. Let's go. Alright, and we're just using iron too. So if we come back here with some better gear, this will be a lot easier, but I think, let's see, fight them in the hallways. Yeah, I'm gonna block off the hallways. I'm just doing it the hard way right now, just for fun. I don't want to deal with them. Why are there so many enchanted mobs in this place? Where is the inside of this thing? Alright, let's go this way. Did you guys find a way over already? Bro, screw you, you guys. Just stay there. Alright, did I bring an axe with me? No, this is going to take a while. Crap. Well, this way's a little easier. We'll take this light block here. Yeah, it's way too many skellies, man. Yeah, I'm not loving this generation. Are you kidding me? I was trying to avoid these guys. Oh, this guy has piercing. That's not gonna work. Let's see if I can get him to follow me. Let's see if I can just do something like this. And hopefully this is a lava right here. Oh, this is good. So I'm gonna try. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Not close enough yet. I'm trying to mob farm this guy, basically. See if I can come in from the side. We don't have slabs, so he's still going to be able to hit me, but yeah, he's already hit me. But that was quick, man. He's got, like, sniper aim. Too far. See if I can get his feet. That's what I wanted. Yeah, we're playing smart, not hard. Alright, so we got that guy done. I'm still taking damage from somebody, though. By the way, we still haven't gone inside the damn structure yet. I was like, I'm looking for those rooms, and I'm just not seeing them. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Oh, yeah, the healthy carrot completely heals your health. That's ridiculous. I would not have brought it if I knew it was that good. That's crazy. Alright, this is where we want to be. Yeah, I see you, buddy. Can you reach me from there? Yep, he reached me. And I'm dead. Awesome. Alright, let's go back. Let's just see if we can just, like, sprint run to get our stuff. Although I can make like a quick little weapon here. Let's at least make a sword. They should make, like, if you make a sword out of this, like a wooden sword, it should be fireproof. I didn't get enough. Oh, I didn't actually place the crafting table. That's why. Oops. So we got a wooden sword and no armor. This should go well. Yeah, this is going to go real well. Don't you worry, guys. It's going to go real well. And we'll do some slabs. So in case I need to step over, I can. Oh yeah, a thing about the nether wood. Like this fungus, this red and the green wood, doesn't burn. So if you have a farm that needs wood, but you got like lava or something nearby, you just use this and it won't burn. Also, if you've got like a mob farm and you're worried about lightning catching it on fire, this is also a good alternative to wood. Alright, so I fell down here and died, which was ideal because there weren't any mobs down here, so this was great. Let's dust it, and then let's get our armor on. Why did that not work? So what's cool about this is it's a hopper. What I noticed today is when you die, all of your loot falls into your body like a hopper. That's how they handled it. So I'm going to try to use my body as a hopper in a farm and just leave it there. I want to see if it'll collect downward. I just haven't had a chance to test it. And I got the gold shoes here. We got everything. Let's make these the same block. All right, let's go. And we can get rid of this wooden sword we didn't need. I just threw away coal. We'll get more coal. I don't care about coal. My iron sword is almost broken. I think I might need to keep that stone sword after all. Let's keep a couple of them on hand. Alright, let's go. Alright, how do we get back up there now? Ooh, let's take this one too. Did I pick it up? Yes, we got both kinds of fungus now. All I have to do is bring my silk touch back and we can grow this. Do you know how to grow this, Spicy? How to grow the nether fungus? You learned that yet? Alright, there we go. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to get in this place. And up until now, we haven't been able to do that. I got skeletons behind me. I got skeletons on both sides of me. Hopefully these guys will kill each other and they'll forget that I'm here. So I'll show you how to do that. I mean, basically you just place it on nylium and then you can bone meal it. Place it in the wrong spot. Hold on, I'm hyper focused right now because I'm worried about dying. This guy sucks. I hate the skeletons in this game. I usually like my least favorite mob is probably the witch, but in this game, definitely the skeletons. I'm gonna die again. Just caught fire and died, like in 2 seconds. I've never died so much playing Minecraft before. This is crazy. All right, we're gonna go to the same place. Just get our stuff. Alright, I'm not going to bring a sword this time. We're just going to run. To hell with it. It's kind of convenient being able to see your body, by the way. Almost too convenient. You said you can take that off. There's food here. There's a lot of mushrooms and stuff. You would not starve here. This place is filled with food. Alright, let's see how to get back up there. Maybe there's some vines or something. Yeah, we can climb up this, right? No, there's no vines. Oh, here's a vine. Too far up. Alright, we need blocks. I didn't think about that. I should have brought some blocks. My bad. Alright, so let's just block up a little bit. Is 4 going to be enough? My body's right there. I'm excited. Alright, let's just do 8. Screw it. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. This is not easy. I would say this is slightly harder than, or a lot harder than regular vanilla, I would say. Oh, I'm in there? Yeah, I'm trying to kill this guy with my bare hands right now. It's not working. Come on, bro. Alright, we got him. Alright, give me a second, man. Let me gather my thoughts here. Jesus. Alright, so I got my helmet. Inventory is just an absolute disaster right now. Per usual. But I kind of want to deal with that. Where's my pickaxe? Do I not have a pickaxe, or is it still laying on the floor over here? So if I had a pickaxe, I've lost it already. Alright, we got 2 stone swords. I'll be honest with you, I don't think we can hang out here much longer, man. There's no way we're going to stay alive. I don't even have a pickaxe to break that. Like, I'm stuck here right now. Alright, can we build a pickaxe? We can make a wooden pickaxe, I guess. Too many blocks. Alright, we got a wooden pickaxe now. That's better than nothing. I want to keep this. What can we get rid of? I don't really care about the tier. I don't care about this either. Alright, let's get out of here. So I want to open at least one chest. I want to see what the loot tables are like. So I never finished it, but I actually built, or I'm building rather, a double blaze farm. I found a fortress that happens to have 2 blaze spawners within player spawn range. Dude, I died again. Are you kidding me? And yeah, I never finished it, but it's super OP. All right, let's get back there. I'm just gonna grab my stuff and then we're gonna leave. This is good for just to see what it's about. I already got the most important stuff. What I wanted was some quartz. We got that. We can fix the farm now, so maybe we'll do that next. So these guys are persistent, man. I'm gonna go back up the same way we came. I got lazy at the end. I hate when I do that. Dude, are you serious? Bro, come on, man. I'm gonna kill this guy with my bare hands. I don't care. You're done, bro. Alright, we're gonna get our stuff and just run. Yeah, some of my, looks like some of my armor may have caught fire. It looks like I lost the pants. Yeah, my pants caught fire. Alright, so now we're going back to 8724. I'm going the wrong way. Oh my god, look at that. That's a nightmare. I'm not going that way. There's a blaze spawn over there too. So how do we get down? I think it was up this way. Let's get down this way. Yeah, this is the way we came. Perfect. So that's cool. We got a fortress right next to the spawn. That's awesome. This guy's not going to let me pass, is he? If he doesn't see me, he saw me. Maybe I can get away before it matters. Nope, not that way. Alright, we're going to 8724. These carrots are crazy. I wish there was a way to, like, plant them. Look at that. You eat the carrot, and it just heals you all the way up. We're 40 blocks lower than we need to be. This guy's going to make me kill him. Or he's going to kill me. One or the other. This is not the way we came. Yeah, I went too far. Alright. So we gotta make it up there. We gotta go up this way. Somehow. Let's see the best way up there. Yeah, I'm just going to block up. The hell with it. $87.24. So it's definitely this way. It's more this way than that way. See if I can just kind of avoid him. This is another one? This is another house, right? This isn't the same one, right? Let's see what's in here. Yeah, we're taking this. And it actually has stuff in it. I was going to say, oh, but we don't have nether wart. And, like, sure enough, it actually came with its own nether wart. We got too many damn freaking bows. And honey. What am I going to do with honey? Oh, this is fire resistance. Oh, I know what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to drink it. Problem solved. What else is here? Should take that too. So at least we can make one potion. At least we can make one potion. Did we pick up any? No, we didn't pick up any blaze rods. So I gotta look for these trees. I didn't even see this one. Oh, I left the backpack in the other one, right? It's not. This isn't the same one. I left it in the other one. All right, I'll get it. I'll get it when we get to the top. It's gonna be easier for me to like find where it is because this isn't the same one. This is our portal. I don't think that's the same one. It's a different tree. It's similar though because I had broken blocks off the sides. So our portal was here, and we're like, oh, screw going that way. Let's go this way. So we went this way. I got to go all the way around. I know that there's a faster way, but this is the way I have to do it. Dude, that little mini blaze is kind of a bastard, huh? Was it the same tree? I don't think it was. Because our tree that we just found right now is right here. And the one that I was in was closer to the fortress. Where even is the fortress? I think it's this way. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so I think the fortress is down here. And my tree is also down there. But I think I came this way. Oh, look at that. It gives me fire resistance. Are you kidding? Is that from the... where did I get that? Was that from the healthy carrot? Oh, no, I took a fire resistance potion. That's right. I forgot. I think it's that tree over there. I think it's this one. This big one right here, maybe? Well, that's just floating. That's weird. Where is my tree? It was close to the structure, though, so maybe it's this way. Was it all the way down there? Maybe it goes over here. Is that the tree? That's the tree. See how it's broken? I broke some blocks and stuff. That's the tree. See if I can lessen this a little bit. Up. Alright, so backpack. Thank you. That would have really sucked. Because I already lost another backpack, and I probably put it in a chest in the same way, so I wouldn't lose it, and then I just forgot about it. Alright, let's do something. Let's clean this up. Echo Shard. What is the Echo Shard even for, by the way? Because I'm not sure I ever used it for anything. At least I don't think I've used it for anything. Alright, so we're going to leave this. We can leave the tier. We don't care about that stuff. Let's get out of here. Let's go fix the farm. Alright, I'm stuck. There's another house here. This one's floating. How many houses are there, by the way? Like, in my opinion, this is too many. There's one here. We found one over there. And then here's another one. I can just climb up this now. Okay. That's kind of cool. Another unknown map. I don't know why I don't bring a axe with me. Alright, let's just go up. Screw with it. Trying to find like the best way back up there. I know this is the way. Here's another house just open. Yeah, I'm gonna call it. There's way too many of these nether houses, these crimson houses with way too much OP loot. Does this one go up? Maybe this one doesn't go up though. Alright, I'm gonna raid one more of these things and then we're gonna be out, but let's just get this one. Alright, what do you have? Alright, we'll take that. Oh, cool, I got 2 of these back and another shovel. They both have efficiency 1. That sucks. That's still pretty good, though. Alright, let's go check that last one that we found, too. I think it was over here. This is a 4 wide one, too. This one over here. Let's see what's in here. Did we go up this one yet? I don't remember. You got another. So this is like a mob that you can ride. Oh, they are stackable. Cool. Egg stack. Yeah, they do stack. Alright, that's it. Let's get the hell out of here. So which way are we going? We're going 8724, so we're going that way. How can we get up there faster? I want to make like a permanent way. Dude, stop shooting at me, bro. I can't even kill him. Alright, let's make like a little stairway out of here. I know this is regular wood, but we're just going to make it work. Oh, screw you, bro. Dude, stop, bro. This guy's gonna kill me. I feel like I have to deal with him now. Alright, let's just run for it. Oh, nope, not going that way. We gotta find another way up. There's 2 of them. Jesus Christ. Let's try to go up this way. Oh, this may actually be the way to go, because this seems like it connects. This is much better. Yeah, we're already at like 85. I'm living at 90, so this is perfect. We're gonna get there. It's like an I can't take another hit from this guy. Oh, what am I doing? I got carrots. He doesn't see me. He doesn't care. He does care. Oh, crap. I'm dead. Half a heart. This is how we roll. You guys chasing? No. Cool. Alright, 8724. So it's this way still. Dude, will you guys? Can I come on this side maybe? Yeah, let's go on this side. And then up there. Alright, so it should be right around this corner. Yeah, this is the spot. Can I hit these fire back? Probably not. Ah, crap. The damn Enderman saw me. And now I'm over here. Alright, let's do something. I can't break that. I gotta do the same thing again. How many times have I died? Is this like 6 or 7 for the nether right now? It's a lot. This is hard. This isn't the right way. Hold up. This is like impossible without blocks too. Look how many hearts he has. Why do you have so many damn hearts, bro? This is crazy. How am I supposed to like beat this guy with my bare hands? I'm not. Alright, so we got enough wood. Let's try to get out of here so we can go fix that farm. Let's focus. I know what I'll do. I'll go to the nether without any supplies and see how that goes. Lesson learned. But honestly, this wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be much worse. Like, I didn't lose my stuff. I died, but I didn't lose my stuff. I was able to recover it, and we're, like, more or less good. I gotta remember that I don't have fire resistance anymore, so I gotta be careful with this guy now. Alright, let's just be careful with the Enderman. We can't let that happen again. Did I lose my stuff? No, it's all here. Did I pick it all up? Minus a carrot? Oh, I got stuff under the ground over here. Oh, that's what's been happening to my stuff. It isn't that I've been losing it. It's just that it's been ending up under the ground. Okay, that's good to know. So I thought that like sometimes you lose stuff. I just wasn't looking hard enough. Yeah, because when you die, your body's in the lava, and then it just gets destroyed. Why am I on fire constantly? Okay, I'm going to this damn portal. Leave me alone, you guys. We're done. We're not playing. I'm leaving. I may never come back, to be honest with you. Alright, so that worked out. We got some cool stuff. I wonder if you can find blaze rods in other structures. Like, do they have you seen, like, blaze spawners and, like, other nether structures? I bet you that's a thing, because that's definitely a thing in Realism Craft. Where you can get blaze rods pretty much anywhere in the nether. Well, I was going to say, before, in Realism Craft, I was going to say that the brutes, like the big piglin monster, like mob guys, they spawn anywhere. So when you're there, there's always a potential that you're going to be dealing with a brute. Alright, so we gotta fix this inventory now. It's been long enough. So just kind of dump things off where I want them to be in their final destination, and then we'll come back later and like clean it up. For now, this is good. Let's put my shovel on. I need a new pair of pants. And I think I've got diamonds here too, so we'll put on the diamond shoes. And we'll leave the gold here for next time. Leave this crap. I don't know if those maps are any good. I hope so. Alright, so we're definitely going to make... we need an observer. So what do we need for an observer? We need redstone. We need cobblestone. Which I don't have much of. We actually need... 4 observers, 4 droppers. I think I still have the droppers from before. And redstone. What am I missing? Quartz, is it... Oh yeah, that's right. I did see a blaze spawner in the trial chamber. I did see that. That's right. I do have blaze rods around here somewhere actually. From that, yes, see, I have them right here. So that's true. You're right. I remember now. All right, so here are the droppers. Oh, I'm so excited. This thing's gonna be fixed in 2 seconds. So we also need, we need four hoppers and 4 redstone comparators. I think redstone comparators take redstone torches, maybe? Maybe stone? Let's see. Stone and yeah, that's exactly what I thought. Okay. And then now we need 4. We need exactly 4. So we've got it, and I think we got the hoppers already. And we need 2 redstone torches, so we got everything we need to fix the water flow on this trident killer. And you're going to see now that I'm going to be able to kill... Oh, these guys, I have to block this in. Forgot. Are they able to climb stairs now? Ladders now? Hey, when did that happen? When did they make it so these guys can climb stairs? I missed the update. I missed when that happened. That's cool. I'm glad they can do that. Unless this is just a better on Bedrock thing. I don't think so. I think this is a Minecraft vanilla thing. I think it's just new and I just missed it. Alright, so you guys can just chill. Get out of the way. Right there. Oh, I need that other ladder. Alright, do I have ladders here? Just make a new one. Alright, let's fix this water flow. I never picked up a piston. I never picked up a pickaxe. Dude, this stuff is bumming me out. What even is this stuff? There's so many weird things. Oh, let me get these golden carrots. All right, so we get all these redstone components back because we don't need them anymore. And then we got to change this a little bit, but not much. So we got to do here now is we're going to put droppers on these 4 corners. And then we're going to place an observer facing out of it with the back of the observer over the piston. Hate that I'm breaking this glass, but I don't have silk touch, so it's just going to have to stay like that. There we go. And actually, come to think of it, I have impaling, so we're going to put some water in this thing too so we can kill them a little bit faster. Because I know that I picked up an impaling book. So now it's set up. Now all we have to do is regulate the water flow. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to pick one of these sides. I'm going to put 2 blocks here. And a redstone torch like that. Let me get in here a little bit. I need room to work. And basically what we're doing is we're building an ethos clock. It's a 2-pronged ethos clock. We're only going to be using one of the prongs. But you could technically use this side to do something else on that side if you wanted to. I generally try to use it for something else, but we're just going to keep it just for this farm for now. And then what I'm going to do is and I'll explain the way this works too, if you want. It's a little complicated, but I can explain the way it works. So those 2 are like that, and now we need some comparators now reading out of the blocks that I'm about to place here, reading into that. So we place 2 blocks here, and then we want comparators reading out of these hoppers going the other way. And then we'll place this one there, and now we need another hopper set. This time it's going to be on the bottom. So I'm just going to place like a temporary block there, hopper into it, break the temporary block and then face the hopper into the other hopper. Solid blocks on top. We're going to place a single item in here, a stackable item. That part's important. And you should already begin to see it firing off left, right, left, right. If we go inside, the trident killer is moving, and this sign is moving too. There needs to be a block here now because I built it upside down. Normally you put the droppers on the bottom, but because of the way I did it, we can't have this. I don't know. I'll leave it there. It's kind of okay. All right, now this one we're going to put 4 or 5 blocks in it, depending on the world. Sometimes 4 blocks works better, sometimes 5. So what's going to happen is it's going to stop every once in a while. What's going on? Oh, so I don't have a solid block here. It's broken. I have to actually remove this. And let's see if I can like poke a hole in here so we can look at him. I built this upside down. It's still going to work, but we can't see it anymore unless I break this hole. Let's see if he gets hit. You had 23 levels in a hopper. Like I just got, like you had a trident killer and the XP just got stuck in the hopper. See, this should kill him eventually, but it's not. Maybe it's because we don't have water flow in there. Let's add the water flow and see if we can get him to die. So the water can be going anyway because we have that hopper. So we just have to pick a piston and waterlog it. Just any of them. I'm just gonna waterlog this one. And that should do it. That's waterlogged. There should be water on the inside now. And if I open this, I should get water in my face. This is what I was expecting. Let's put our trapdoor here so that we can continue to look at this if we need to. And then at some point I'll fix it. What we have to do to fix it is put the droppers at the bottom and the piston on the top. But for now this is good. I just want to see it so we can look in this if we want to. I'll keep this closed mostly. He's not dying. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put the magma on top too. I was hoping that was going to be enough, but let's just put magma on the top too. And then we'll definitely kill him. Oh, I do have ladders. Okay, I needed that. Alright, let's just slap the magma on the top. I think I'm just going to put 1 block. That should be enough. Oh, these guys are annoying. Alright, so we're just going to break. In fact, I don't even have to break anything. Just put a block of magma right here. It's gonna like kill some other mobs, but I'm just gonna let that happen. Now, when the spiders come over here, they can't fall in, and they die. So it's fixed, kind of. Alright, so we should work now on the iron farm. Get that finished, get that going anyway. And to do that, we need water buckets. And then we'll deal with the... Actually, we have to deal with the villagers. Let's see if we have enough wheat now. That's what we're waiting for. We have to be able to feed them. So I got a little bit of wheat already, so we should be able to make, I'm thinking, like a half a stack of bread maybe, or maybe even a full stack, and that should be enough to keep them pretty happy down there. And then we're going to trap them, like you said, we're going to use the trapdoor method. I think that's going to be better. Oh yeah, your furnace, right? Yeah, your furnace will do that. It'll keep a whole bunch of XP in it. What I like to do is I have like a kelp farm that you just want to have running. And it produces kelp blocks, but it also produces XP, and then you just kind of forget about it. And then one day you need like a few levels, and you just go, oh, that's right, and you go back and you grab the levels. Alright, let's see what we have to feed these villagers. We actually have more bread than I thought. Alright, 10 loaves. That's not enough to do anything. Oh no, wait, I forgot this part. Alright, 16. That's something. We never got the beds. That's funny. I know where to get some wool though. I remember where there's some wool. It's actually right. I fell down. That's okay. We're going that way anyway. So the house. Where was it that we went? Was it that way? Or was it that way? We saw it from the top. Let's just go up here again. Let's see if we can see it here. See if I can remember which way it was. Saw it up there. We were looking out. We looked this way and that way. I want to say it's this way. Keep on falling in there. All right, let's look for the impaling before I forget. We gotta put the impaling on that. So it was up here, right? Oh, we have impaling 3 too. That's not bad. And then I still have to figure out how we're going to kill the golem with lava so that he doesn't land in here. I don't know if I'll even be able to do that, to be honest with you. I guess I'm just going to break these 2 blocks to get in. Just going to break any redstone, nothing that matters. Alright, we'll leave like that for a second. Let's go enchant this thing. I only have 5 levels. I hope that's enough. Might not be enough. Three. Alright, cool. So we got impaling 3. That's something. Alright, let's throw this in there. And then I can actually put glass here on the bottom. So at some point we'll replace that with glass. So you can kind of see a little bit. And then finally we'll switch out the pistons completely so it's better, but not now. Okay, so we need wool. Let's drop off all this cobblestone. And these bones and all this stuff. Probably should leave all this stuff too. And then we're going to bring the diamond sword, the backpack. We don't need the axe right now. We'll bring a regular axe. This can stay there. This I'll take for emergencies. We don't need the bucket. And we should be good. Alright, let's go. So I know there's definitely a structure this way, the way I came. I'm looking at the top of it. You see that little dot there in the middle? That's actually a redstone lamp on a... Is this world open or not? So what are you asking? You want to join my world, bro? You want to play? It can be. I mean, I'm not hosting it on a server, but if you're asking... You'll have to clarify. I'm not sure what you're asking. Alright, so that's probably not going to be enough wool, but it'll certainly get us started. I didn't bring any blocks to replace it with. Yeah, man. Just drop your, yeah, if you want to play, go ahead and just drop your name in the chat there and I'll invite you, man. I don't care. We're just having fun here. I'm only gonna be playing this world on live stream right now. I do wanna create like a community server where we could all just kind of hang out and play. But right now I'm just having fun playing on this new add-on. So if you want to join, yeah, man, you're welcome to join. All right, so we're taking this stuff. I forgot what we're doing. We're taking this stuff. So we need the wool. Oh, by the way, this stuff is overpowered too. The warped warp block, it's really good for making bone meal. It's about as good as dropping like a, I want to say like a pumpkin. Maybe not as good as a pumpkin, but it's good. So if you're growing these trees and you don't know what to do with these blocks, you don't like them or whatever, then you just bone meal them. And there's some really cool bone meal farms using warped and crimson fungus too. I can show you that too. What I haven't found a way though is to be able to recirculate the bone meal. That's something I was working on like a year ago and I was never able to figure it out. But it does produce quite a bit of bone meal. I just wasn't able to get it to like circle through. It might be easier now with the advent of crafters though, so I should try again. There's actually a lot of this stuff. There's like different colors. Why is this not working? Oh, that's why. But do you have a Megamind or Megamind? Do you have Realm? Do you have Realms? Because what I can do is I can open up a Realm server for you. Because maybe you can't play now, but you want to play later. I can do that for you. I was planning on doing that anyway. We just accelerate plans and then I'll give you access. So if you're looking for the add-on, I think it's like $3. All right, we don't do it right now because I would have to jump off stream and then like actually put up the server. And I'm not ready to do that right now while I'm streaming. So if you want to join this stream and you want to play on this world, we can. And then if you want, jump on my Discord. I'll get your info. And then what do you call it? And then I'll invite you to the realm once I create it. But I'm not going to do that right now. I don't want to throw off the stream unless you want to play now, in which case I can end this stream, I can create the server, and then we can start a new stream. That might be fun. But I'm kind of open, man. It's Memorial Day. I'm just chilling at the house. I got nothing really going on. I don't have to pick up the kids until 3:30. So, like, I got hours. We're just chilling here. So whatever you want to do. Yeah, drop your game name in the chat, man, so I can invite you. So when I end the stream, I'll know how to find you. Unless you want to join my Discord, if you look, and I can drop a link for it too. But if you look in the description of my channel, there's a permanent link there now for Discord. No, they don't have school. No, chill. They're with their mom. One of them is at one of them I think went to a party today, and the other one is just chilling. But no, they're with the mom. Megamind 1, 2, 3. All right, so let me just get to somewhere safe. I'm gonna invite you, and then what I'm gonna do is it's 107 now. If you're available to play like at 1:20 or 1:30, that'd be awesome. Spicy, if you can come too, that'd be great. And dude, I'll just start a new 10-player server on Realm. And you guys can just join and we can just figure out this shit together. Alright, let me invite this dude though. Hold up. Is that you? That's gotta be him. Or her. Or non-binary. I don't know. Whatever you go by. I'm okay with it. All right, let's get back. I lost my. My mouse just died. That's funny. Hold on a second. All right, my mouse just died. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna throw up another stream at like 1:30. And if you guys, we can do that one. And then let me, Spicy. I'm gonna hit the head really quick, and then I'm gonna link with you to see about resolving the whole issue we're having inviting you cross-platform. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit.